see me?
No.
Yes. Okay. All right.
You look so beautiful.
Thank you. I'm warm now.
Okay.
It's a toasty day. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. All right, hi. Hope everybody's having a great day. We're doing a live, yay. Oh, thank you, honey. So welcome, welcome. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart, and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now since 1993. Here on my lives, we're going to do a Q&A. So there's a few different ways to get your questions answered. Hit that like button. Every 50,000 likes, we will do 5 free questions, and we'll go through how you can get your questions answered, guaranteed, here on the live.
Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back. So in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings, which we do have a video tutorial on. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. And a $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
That's right.
Hello everyone. Wow, they jumped up so fast.
Good, good.
All right, and we can get started with 5 free questions. So feel free to put in a free question here in the comments, everyone. That goes for Instagram as well. All right, the first free question of the day is from Risa. Welcome back. Risa says, will I get the inventory technician job and when?
Okay, so it looks like you're going to be doing something different, honey. I gotta know on that. Yeah, you're going to be working somewhere else.
All right, our next question is from, let's see here, Erica. Erica says, will things get better between my mom and I?
Not really. They're going to be amicable, but there's always going to be a little edginess there.
All right, our next question is from Prisma, who says, new job soon?
They say 2 months, so it looks like it's going to happen in September for you, honey.
All right, our next question is from Hannah, who says, do you still see me conceiving in September? What's the gender?
Yeah, I hear a boy.
Yay! All right, and our last free question, just for the moment, is from, Courtney. Courtney says, will we buy a house by the end of the year?
No, they're saying it's going to be in the fall of next year.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. And we can go over everything again since you did just jump up a bit.
Sure.
All right, so first things first, make sure you are tapping the screen because at 50,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. And in order to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings, which we have a video tutorial on. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our websites. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram.
Right.
So stick around until the end.
Uh-huh.
And I see here Claudia, Nike and BS, says, Rebecca, I got into the U of A like you said I would.
Yay! Congrats!
That's amazing.
Woohoo!
All right.
Thanks for
you so much
sharing.
for sharing. That's right.
Too funny.
So she says, I submitted some stuff late, so I didn't think it would happen. But it
Oh,
did.
well,
Yay.
I'm glad that I was right. You did all the work, so it's all good.
All right, we can get started here with our list of questions.
Perfect.
Our first question is from Erica Alexander. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Erica's first question is, hello ladies, you said a few months ago I would win my 2 lawsuits. Do you see when that will happen?
Okay, so it does, there's 2 different timings for it. One feels like it's about 4 months away, the other one feels later is what I hear, so it's a little bit more extended.
All right. Erica's next question is, also you said I would get approved for disability. Do you see when that will happen?
I do hear before the summer is up, so that's happening before September. Yeah.
All right. And Erica's last question is, do I have anything my spirit guides would like to tell me? Thank you.
So I do hear for you, honey, that you are quite intuitive and you do have a lot of empathic energy. So that shows me that you are sensitive to energy and people around you. So it's very important that you do take care of yourself, okay? Make sure that you don't get overwhelmed, and when you do get overwhelmed, that you clear the energy. All right?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Amber Lee. Hello,
Hey, Amber.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Good to see you.
Mm-hmm.
Amber's first question is, you said you saw him there all weekend and not working. Do I have anything to be worried about today or rest of the weekend? I'm hoping that even though we're going through this rough patch, he still is loyal. Normally he goes because Coca-Cola needs help with the delivery of pop to the vendors, but you're hearing that he's not helping. I hope his feelings haven't changed for me. I still want him to reach out to talk. Thanks.
Okay, so the question was which part? the first part there, right?
See, do I have anything
Anything
to be
to
worried
worry
about
about?
today or the rest of the weekend?
No, honey. I don't hear that you do.
All right, Amber's next question is, I have to ask, you said the universe is taking care of his ex. Is she getting her karma? The last few days I've been seeing her name pop up randomly on things. Curious, are those my signs from the universe? It seems random.
Nothing is ever random. We think it's random, but it's not. You know, the balance is already happening, and absolutely the karma is already happening, honey. So you don't have to worry about it. And you getting those signs is your way of getting the validations that you've been asking for, that the karma is balancing out.
All right, and Amber's last question is, what else do my guides need me to know? Any messages other than relax? I'm going to go to my cousin's wedding tomorrow, so I'm not at home by myself overthinking things.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think it's more important that you do keep yourself busy. I mean, obviously, you do have to calm your energy and allow for things to work out the way that they need to work out. But I do hear keeping yourself busy, because you have a very, your mind gets a little bit away with itself sometimes. So if you're distracted with people that you care about or situations that are keeping you busy, it's not going to affect you the same way, okay? And if you are finding yourself getting a bit overwhelmed with what's happening, just phone somebody, distract yourself, watch something positive, just keep yourself distracted is what they say. For the next couple of weeks, that's going to be the thing that you need to do.
All right. Thank you so much, Amber. I'm going to read our list out here.
Okay.
Our next question is from Angelica Yepes. Welcome back, Angelica. After Angelica is Janet Melendres, then Kelly Walsh, then Cindy Ruiz, then Mari Cruz Munoz, then Shaz, then Kyla Howard, then Heather Mogus, then Tosin Okin, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Ashlyn Rampool, then Jen W., then Diane Robles, then Bree Matthews, then Anna Silvestri, then Marina Duarte, then Taishika Hall, then Melissa Bray, then Dee Dee, then Berenice Alejandro, then Stephanie Myers, then Shuna Norton, then Carrie Ann, then Carissa Buford, and that's it for now. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still adding to that list, so don't worry if you didn't hear your name quite yet.
That's right. I love it. Thank you so much for that.
All right, our next question here is from Angelica Yepes. Welcome back, Angelica, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Angelica's first question is, hello, a new position opened up at my job. Should I apply? Would I get it?
I hear you absolutely should apply for it. Yes. Yeah, do it. The opportunity is opening up on purpose for you. So yeah, I would say do it.
All right. Angelica's next question is, you mentioned Lola needing another surgery for her cancer. Do you see the vet suggesting this? If so, when?
So not yet. You're going to go through all of the treatments first. It looks like that's going to be something that does come up in a few months for you guys. Okay, so go through the treatment plan that you have, and then
Give us a thumbs up once it's unfrozen, everyone.
Is it good now?
Just put a little thumbs up in the comments if it unfreezes.
Okay, okay. Better, better. I'm not seeing any thumbs up.
Hello, everyone. If it is not frozen anymore, just give us a thumbs up.
We're good. I got one thumbs up.
It looks like it's not freezing anymore.
Looks good. Sorry about that, guys. Still freezing? Not freezing.
Let's just wait 1 moment.
Still?
I think it's delayed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like moving on yours.
You're back. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Let's just make sure. Angelica, did you hear the last part of your question? Angelica, if you're still here, did you hear the last part? Here, it was, would we be able to do it if they do offer it after chemo?
Yes.
Afford it?
Yes, you'll be able to afford it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in case you
missed it. Yeah.
All right. And the lives are all posted to YouTube after like a couple of hours. So if you can't stay on to hear your question, don't worry. We keep timestamps of all of the questions, and you can head over to YouTube after the live is done and just watch the recording back.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone. Sorry about it freezing there.
Yeah, I had to like go off and back on again. It happens sometimes.
All right. Our next question here is from Janet Melendrez. Janet gets 10 questions! Woo! 10! Oh, different tone. All right. Thank you so much, Janet. Janet's first question here is, you mentioned Mark would come forward with an apology, but not what I wanted. How will his apology be, or what about?
So what I hear is it's going to be a half apology. So some of the things are going to be acknowledged and responsibility taken, but not for everything. And that's what I meant by it's not going to be what you're expecting. Yeah.
All right. Janet's next question is, why do you see Mark wants to come back into my life? Does he want to give our relationship another try?
So there's a lot of melancholy energy. So it's like remembering, reminiscing, looking back at the past. So I do hear that it is a big regret for Mark.
Janet's next question is, why did Mark walk away from me in the first place the way he did? He broke my heart. Was there a third party? What makes him want to come back after 2 years?
There was a third party. What I hear is it wasn't a romantic third party. It was a friend that was talking in his ear, is what it feels like. So somebody who kind of got in between your relationship and talked Mark out of it. Yeah.
All right. Their next question here is there something I need to work on that stops me from being abundant and my best self? Do I have intuitive gifts?
So those are two different questions.
So I'm going to say, is there something I need to work on that stops me from being abundant and my best self?
So what I will say for you, there is a little bit of resistance around the understanding or the acceptance that you are meant to be abundant is what I hear, okay? So what you can do to work on that is you can use mantras, so you can write down phrases that help you to reaffirm a new idea and new belief around money. So I am abundant, the universe has my abundance taken care of, money is attracted to me, things like that. Okay?
All right. The next question is, I recently let go of the relationship I had with Arash. Will he finally walk away and let me be? He was so mean it doesn't seem to process it when I tell him. Now he even mentions marriage.
Yeah. So a little bit in the denial stage right now, but after a few, I hear months, it looks like it's going to take a couple of months for the realization to actually set in. So be patient. It is going to take some time. You are going to have to get firm is what your guides are telling me, okay?
All right, the next question is, do you see me having children?
I hear two, yes.
Their next question is, what are the big changes coming for me work-related? Can you see what I will be doing?
So it does look like there is going to be a big opportunity opening up for a completely different position in where you are. It does feel to me like it is in some kind of managerial or supervisory position, and it does feel to me like it's very different. It's in a different area of where you are. So they're telling me that it is going to be a complete change. Very exciting is what I hear, and it is going to open a lot of doors.
All right, the next question is, when do you see Lazaro paying me back and giving me the property that is owed?
The full payment is not coming back is what I hear, so it'll be a partial, and it's over a year's time is what I'm hearing. So it's going to be payments, so some kind of a payment plan. Yeah, you're not getting back all of it is what I hear, honey.
All right, their next question is, do you see me being engaged this year or next year?
2025, I hear.
All right, and their last question is general.
General. So with you, I'll go with the question that she had asked about being intuitive. Yeah, her gifts. So I do hear that you are clairvoyant, honey. I do see that you have the ability to kind of, what they're telling me is dream the future. So sometimes you will have dreams about people and then you will run into them or you'll have them show up in your life. It is really important to pay attention to that because that is a pretty powerful ability. It's not always personal, so sometimes it is about things that are going on in the world as well. So you do want to pay attention to dreams that come through like that, okay? Clairvoyance, and then I do hear that you feel your environment very deeply, so you are quite empathic. All right?
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I am going to read our list again here.
All right, and thank you so much for all the gifts, you guys.
All right, next on our list is Kelly Walsh, then Cindy Ruiz, then Mari Cruz Munoz, then Shaz, then Kyla Howard, then Terry B, then Heather Mogus, then Tosin Okin, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Ashlyn Rampool, then Jen W, then Diane Robles, then Bree Matthews, then Anna Silvestri, then Marina Duarte, then Taishika Hall, then Melissa Bray, then Dee Dee, then Berenice Alejandro, then Stephanie Myers, then Shuna Norton, then Carrie Ann, then Carissa Buford, then Cheryl D, then Ayana Green, then Rebecca Combs, then Erin Early, then Rosa Lascano, then Diana Baker, then Monica Miguez, then Kim H, then Mariana Gasca, then Robin Diaz Jacobs, then Veronica Gomez, then Ida Edelman, then Anita B, then Kimber Pell, then Claudia O, then Alicia Smith, then Carrie Ann, then Garrett Jaguars, and that's it for now.
All right.
Thank you so much, everyone. All right, and if you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. If you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings, which we do have a video tutorial on. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member for both TikTok and Instagram, so stick around until the end. And keep on tapping the screen because at 50,000 likes, we will be doing another 5 free questions from the comments.
That's right.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Yeah.
All right, our next question here is from Kelly Walsh. Welcome back, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
Gets 3 questions.
All right.
Kelly's first question is, will I move on my own next year?
Yes, you will, honey. It does look like it's going to be around September.
All right, the next question is, what are Blair's intentions with me?
Okay, so they do caution you not to get a little carried away here. I do hear that the intention is to get to know you in a deeper way, but don't get carried away and don't do it too fast. I hear take it slow, okay? Yeah.
All right, and Kelly's last question is, should I find a new job?
They're saying not yet. It does look like you will change jobs or careers starting next year. I'm hearing that you're actually going to be taking some kind of education, so there's going to be some kind of schooling that's happening. So it's going to be very different what you do.
All right, thank you so much. And I will just let everyone know there is 10 minutes left to donate, everyone. 10 more minutes left to donate and get on the list to get the guaranteed question answered. All right, our next question here is from Cindy Ruiz. Cindy says, how is my family vacation going to be this July/August?
So it feels good. You know, a little bit of bickering, but that's normal. It's nothing bad. I hear it's going to be a pretty good experience. Yeah. Don't get carried away with other people's dramas with the family, okay?
All right, thank you, Cindy. Our next question is from Mari Cruz Munoz. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Mari Cruz's first question is, good morning,
Good morning.
ladies. Asking the same questions again. When do you see Daniel contacting me?
So it does feel like it's just around the corner for you, honey. I would say early August. Yeah, it's happening right away.
All right. The next question is, any messages from my dad?
Oh, so your dad does come through quite a lot. He likes to, there's a certain chair, he's showing me a favorite chair that he has that he likes to sit in. And he spends a lot of time just kind of being with you is what I hear. So he sits with you often is what he tells me, okay? He does also sit at the end of your bed sometimes, and he visits you in your dreams. The biggest message I get is that he hasn't actually left your side. You've needed him a lot lately. He says there's been a lot you've been going through, so he has been around, and he just wants you to know he has been supporting you and that he is there for you. If you need to talk to him, he'll listen, is what I hear.
All right. And Mari Cruz is being super generous and donating their 3rd question.
Amazing.
Let's all give a big thank you to Mari Cruz Munoz. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Guys, put your questions in. Thank you so
All
much,
right.
honey.
First one I see here is from Brandy. Brandy says, will I be financially stable for the rest of the year?
Yeah, your stability is there. I will say it looks like next year is a better year for you financially, but your stability is there. You don't have to worry about anything big happening.
All right. And again, let's give a big thank you to Mari Cruz.
Thank you so much, honey.
Our next question is from Shaz. Welcome back,
Hey,
Shaz. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Shaz's first question is, hey ladies,
Hi.
I remember you said August would be a great month for Jay and I. I also remember I had a dream with my guys telling me I was going to get pregnant in August, but you said I wouldn't. Moral of the story is, they are also telling me something about August. So, what's so special about August for us?
Well, it does feel to me like the deeper connection is happening. I do hear that there is going to be a different way how you are with each other. So that is shifting. How you act and how you feel and how you are with each other is going to be very, very different in a very good way.
All right. Shaz's next question is, how is he feeling about me and our relationship recently? Is he still in love with me?
There's still a lot of love. I do hear that there is a bit of confusion, but that's okay. It's just because life gets in the way. Not sure where you feel is what I hear. So he's concerned or confused or not sure how you feel about things and where you want things to go from here. So you may have to just reaffirm that.
All right. And Shaz's last question is, how often does he think of me? Is he pulling my energy or manifesting me because he doesn't leave my mind?
Yeah,
Thank you.
he thinks about you pretty often, I do hear. I wouldn't say that he's conscious enough to like pull and manifest the way that you're thinking. You have a better grip on that than he does. But he thinks about you quite a lot, I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. And I see here Christine Kama. Welcome back. Christine says, just want to confirm, you told me I would be pregnant the next period, and I'm pregnant! Congratulations! That's amazing.
Woohoo! Thank you so much for sharing. I love it. Yay!
That's so awesome.
That is awesome.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Kyla Howard. Welcome back, Kyla, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Kyla's first question here is, sorry, it's been a while,
That's
but
okay.
you were right. The guy I was seeing was just temporary. Kyla says, do you still see me meeting my forever person this year? When?
October is what I hear for you, honey, okay? They do say get really clear on what you're looking for in your soul partner, okay? So if you have to make a list, and I do hear you have to clear some energy, okay? So I would work on clearing away old relationships so that you don't carry in any of that momentum, any of that energy into your future relationship, okay?
All right. Kyla's next question is, how will I meet him? Looks?
That's 2 questions. So, handsome though, I will say. It looks like you're going to meet him through somebody you know. It does feel like it's going to be through a male friend.
All right. And their last question is, anything coming for me at my job? Been trying to look for different positions within the company or looking to get promoted. I want a slightly higher salary. Thank you.
It does look like that's going to happen, but it's about 7 months away for you, honey. Okay, so just have some patience. The opportunity hasn't opened up yet for you is what I hear, but 7 months from now, things will change. And you will have an opportunity to grow with this company, so stick around, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Kyla. And there is about 5 minutes left to donate, everyone. 5 more minutes left to donate to get on the list. So if you would like to get your questions answered and be put on the list, click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings, which we have a video tutorial on. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. There you can also find all our official links and our website. A $10 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. $15 will get you 3 questions answered. $25 will get you 5 questions answered. And $50 will get you 10 questions answered. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we'll be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end. All right. No worries, everyone. I am going to read the list now, so just keep your ears open. You can hear if your name is still there. All right. I just saw a couple people in the comments for asking
if they were there? That's fine.
All right. Our next question is from Terry B., then Heather Mogus, then Tosin Oken, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Ashlyn Rampool, then Jen W., then Diane Robles, then Bree Matthews, then Anna Silvestri, then Marina Duarte, then Taishika Hall, then Melissa Bray, then Dee Dee, then Berenice Alejandro, then Stephanie Myers, then Shuna Norton, then Carrie Ann, then Carissa Buford, then Cheryl D., then Ayana Green, then Rebecca Combs, then Erin Early, then Rosa Lascano, then Diana Baker, then Monica Miguez, then Kim H., then Mariana Gasca, then Robin Diaz-Jacobs, then Veronica Gomez, then Ida Edamad or Ida, then Anita B., then Kimber Pell, then Claudia O., then Alicia Smith, then Carrie Ann, then Garrett Jaguars, then Cindy Deno, then Connie H., then Carla Rojas, then Awilda Kaplan, then Stephen McAdam, then Connie H. again, then Molly Ferns, then Lually Sousa, and that's it for now. Thank you all so much. And there is now 2 minutes left to get on that list. 2 more minutes left to get on the list and get your questions answered, guaranteed.
Aw, thank you so much for that.
All right. All right, our next question here is from Terry B. Hello, Terry. Welcome back. Terry gets 5 questions.
All right.
Thank you. Terry's first question is, hello, ladies.
Hi.
Please tell me that this too will pass. Husband said she was getting jealous. Rebecca, what am I doing wrong?
Just reaffirm with her, you know, I think you just need to strengthen your relationship with her more than anything, okay? You're not doing anything wrong, honey. Just spend as much time, if not a little extra time with her, okay? It's easy for them to get jealous because you're spending time with their spouse and they can't, right?
All right, Terry's next question is, do I have any blockages? If so, what can I do?
I do hear your root chakra. I would work on, listening to root chakra sounds. If you have the lower vibration singing bowl or anything like that, that would help a lot. Meditation, root chakra is what I would say focus on, okay?
All right. The next question is, what do my spirit guides want me to know for my highest good?
For your highest good, I would say don't stress, don't worry. Really keep the focus on things are in the right alignment, so you don't want to be thinking about past energy. So when that energy comes in or those thoughts come in, just redirect yourself to the joy, the happiness that you are feeling where you are. Okay, honey? Keep the light focus.
All right. Terry's next question is, I will be with Carol and Jerry till the bitter end still, right?
Yes, honey. Yeah. You just have to reaffirm with her. So you just have to spend some more time with her and just get closer to her.
All right. And Terry's last question is, so my ex kept trying to contact me and he is married now. Was that a test for me? I told him be happy. I'm not going backwards.
Absolutely, it was a test. The universe checking to make sure that you are actually ready for moving on. Good job. You passed. Yay.
All right. Thank you so much, Terry. welcome. That's it for
Welcome,
her.
honey.
All right, everyone, that is time for our donate button to be turned off now. So we're no longer taking any more new donation questions for the rest of the live. But don't worry, if you donated, you will always get your question answered from us. And our list is updated in chunks, so don't panic if you didn't hear your name on that last list. I will be reading it again soon, okay?
Awesome.
Thank you so much, everyone.
And thank you so much for the gifts as well, you guys.
Our next question here is from Heather Mogus. Hello, Heather, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Heather's first question is Derek my forever person, or am I still waiting to meet my forever person this month?
No, you're still waiting in here.
All right. Heather's next question is Derek fully committed to trying to see where this relationship takes us?
So what I hear with Derek is the intentions are there, not very good at the execution is what I hear. So not good at commitment. Okay?
All right. And Heather's last question is, will it be a good idea if Derek comes with me to Mexico?
I think it would be fine. Yeah. It definitely isn't going to be a bad thing.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Tosin Oken. Hello. I hope I'm saying your name right. Tosin gets 3 questions.
All right.
It's Tosin, just in case. All right. Their first question here is, do you see my daughter getting a scholarship?
A partial, I hear. Not a full scholarship, but a partial, yes.
All right. Tosin's next question is, do you see my son doing well in new school with his autism?
I do, actually. There is going to be a connection made there with, it looks like, I don't know what they would call it, but an aid for him, I guess. So it is going to be a better experience is what I hear. Yeah.
All right. And Tosin's last question is, do you see me retiring in 5 years?
Oh, they say 7. So keep the 5-year focus, though, okay? But it looks like it'll be 7.
All right. Thank you so much. And I will remind everyone, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions for the live. But now you guys can send your email questions with the email question button.
That's right. So how it works is we don't completely shut you off. So you'll see the email button, so you can pick whichever denomination and then send me it. And after the live, within the next day or so, I will respond to you, okay? So you can still purchase your questions. They just won't be responded to on the live, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for explaining.
Yes, no problem.
Our next question is from Desiree Rodriguez. Welcome back, Desiree, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Desiree's first question is, Hi, good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Will Brian and I be in a long-term committed relationship? When?
So it looks like it is something that is an opportunity that will be presented, but I hear somebody else coming in for you, honey. So I do hear that this opportunity looks like it's happening in around September, but somebody else is coming in around the same time. So you're going to have to make a choice is what they're saying.
All right. Desiree's next question is, when will Brian and I see each other again?
It does look like next month there is going to be a connection. So it looks like you will see each other next month.
And Desiree's last question is, when Brian and I get into a committed relationship, if you still see that for us, what will it be like?
So it does look like it's a little tricky. You have to navigate it a little. There's some ups and downs, but you know, any relationship has their ups and downs, I hear. It's really going to be important that you are open with each other at all levels, okay? So don't hold back anything.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Ashlyn Rampool. Welcome back, Ashlyn.
All
Who
right.
gets 3 questions.
Perfect.
Ashlyn's first question is, Hi, Rebecca. Hi, B, my favorite girls. Rebecca, when in July is Kashania reaching out to me?
So it does feel like it's going to be the last week, but it's before the end of the month is what I hear.
All right. Ashlyn's next question is, will I be doing international travel for the rest of the year?
It does look like you will, honey. Yeah.
Right, and Ashlyn's last question is, when will the official date with Kashania happen, Rebecca?
The official date. So they are saying that happens a little bit later in the summer, but it's happening in August for you. You'll connect before then, so that's good, right?
All right. Thank you so much, Ashlyn. Always good to see you.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Jen W. Welcome back, Jen, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jen's first question here is, should my sister take the promotion she has been offered, or is it not worth it?
Okay, so I do hear yes. I would say this. Take it, but look at the fine print is what they're saying. So they are saying that there isn't going to be as much compensation as there should be. So tell her to negotiate. Don't just take it at face value is what I hear, okay?
All right.
She has room to wiggle is what I hear.
Jen's next question is my sister's boyfriend faithful?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And Jen's last question is, do you see me doing an event planning rental business? If so, when?
Okay, so it does look like that's something that you should be starting, but they're saying not until next year. So don't start it yet. But you can start the planning phase of it, is what they say, okay? Oh, thank you, honey.
All right. Thank you so much. And did you say when?
Yeah, next year. All right.
Thank you so much, Jen. And I see that we are at our life goal. Great job, everyone. We got there super fast. All right. That means that it is time for 5 free questions. Great job, everyone. All right. Our first free question here is from, let's see, Valerie. Valerie says, do you see me moving anytime this year?
No, they're not saying it's going to be this year. It does look like you'll move next year, but it's halfway through the year.
Right. Our next question is from Christine, who says, hey, Rebecca,
Hey.
I just started going to a new physical therapist. Do you see him helping my condition?
Definitely, yes. Yeah.
All right, our next question is from Jenny. Jenny says, will I get the job I just interviewed for?
Oh, I heard no, honey. Yeah, sorry.
All right, our next question is from, let's see here, Brooke. Brooke says, will Chase reach out this weekend?
No, not this weekend. But I do hear you guys will contact each other or connect with each other within the next couple of weeks here.
All right, and our last free question just for the moment is from Mia. Mia says, would it be good for me to move on from my situation?
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. You're not alone, honey, so don't be afraid to ask for your guide's help, okay?
All right, thank you everyone so much. You guys are awesome. Our next like goal is 100,000 likes. Once we make it there, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. And I just want to say thank you everyone who has been helping in the chat today. You guys are so awesome.
You guys are always awesome.
All right, our next question here is from Diane Gobles. Hello, Diane. Welcome back. You get 5 questions.
All right.
Diane's first question is, hi, Rebecca.
Hi, hon.
You answered my question about my father yesterday. Will he end up finding another job since they may terminate him from the hospital?
Yes, honey, he will. Yeah.
Diane's next question is, will things get better between my mom and dad? Will he apologize?
Yeah, I'm going to say this. It's going to take a little bit of effort and convincing, but yes, it will get better.
All right. The next question is, also, I see Mike tagged his friend Andrew, who was the reason we had this falling out. Will they still remain friends? Would it be a problem if Mike and I end up together again?
No, it won't be a problem. I don't get the sense that Andrew is going to continue to be an issue, but they will continue to be friends, I hear.
All right. Next question is, you said Mike was ready for him and I this time around. How so? Will this be good for us this time? Still waiting on communication.
Yeah, we will still get your communication. I do hear that he's been doing a lot of soul searching. The past couple of months especially. So there's been a lot going on in life in general that has just really made him wake up, I guess. Is the term I would use.
All right, and Diane's last question is, I feel terrible for my mom, crying she doesn't know whether to believe my dad or not after the work situation. Will they end up planning their vacation for September?
They'll still go on vacation, and honey, let your mom know that everything is going to work out, okay? And that it's not as bad as first appears, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. I am just going to read our list again here. All right. Next on our list here is Bree Matthews. After Bree is Anna Silvestri, then Marina Duarte, then Taishika Hall, then Melissa Bray, then Dee Dee, then Berenice Alejandro, then Stephanie Myers, then Shuna Norton, then Carrie Ann, then Carissa Buford, then Cheryl D, then Ayana Green, then Rebecca Combs, then Erin Early. After Erin is Rosa Liscano, then Diana Baker, then Monica Miguez, then Kim H, then Mariana Gasca, then Robin Diaz-Jacobs, then Veronica Gomez, then Ida Edelman, then Anita B, then, Kimber Pell, then Claudia O, then Alicia Smith, then Carrie Ann, then Garrett Jaguars, then Cindy Deno, then Connie H, then Carla Rojas, then Awilda Kaplan, then Stephen McAdam, then Connie H again, thank you Connie, then Molly Burns, then Lualee Sousa, then Angela Bernard, then Jennifer Stevens, then Amanda Forrest, then Anna Silvestri, then Greg Peterson, hello Greg,
I'm great.
then Mikia Edmondson, then Tara Mitchell, then Michelle Lopez, then Becky Parker, then Pauline Pouvet, then Tiffany Soto, then Ashley Shipsky, then Sarah R.W., almost there, then Poonam Kangura, then Diane Robles, then Diane Robles again, thank you, then Tammy A, then Carissa Van Korbach, then Aleja Solomon Jackson, then Jenny Evans, then Ramona M, then Martha Sullivan, then Carissa Van Korbach, then Shuna Norton, then Madi Cruz Munoz, and that is it.
All right.
Thank you everyone so much. And remember, our list is closed for this live, so we're not taking any more new donation questions to be answered on the live, but you can still donate for an email question to be answered after the live. It can take 24 to 72 hours. And if there was anyone else who donated before our button was turned off to be answered on the live, just head over to the live support through the link in the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right. Thank you, honey.
All right. Sorry if I said your name wrong. You can always just tell me in the chat how to properly pronounce your name, and I'll do my best to remember it every time, okay? All right.
Whose name did you say, bro?
Well, I don't want to say it
Oh,
wrong again.
yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Bree Matthews.
Hey,
Hello,
Bree.
Bree. Yes, 3 questions.
All right.
Bree's first question is, do you see me ever visiting my friend Sugi in Norway?
Yeah, actually, I do hear that you will.
All right. Bree's next question is there a reason why you think Kia won't visit me in October?
I feel like it's going to be a health issue. So it's going to be just, a flare-up for her.
All right. Bree's next question is, this is her last. When do you see me getting my tax refund? My CPA hasn't even filed it yet.
Yeah, it looks like it's 2 months away. So it's going to take a bit.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Anna Silvestri. Welcome back, Anna, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Anna's first question is, hello again.
Hi.
Anything from my guides for my anxiety healing journey, please?
So you're doing really well. Earthing is important and will help you a lot. So if you can, get your shoes off and go out barefoot into the grass and just enjoy the energy of the earth. Okay, this will help you a lot. You're doing well. The summer is good for you, is what I hear.
All right. And his next question is, will my kids be okay going on vacation with their dad?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that.
All right. And Anna's last question is, will my kids be okay for this weekend?
Yep. Yeah. They're very well taken care of.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Marina Duarte. Hello, Marina.
Hello,
Welcome
honey.
back. Yes, 3 questions.
All right.
Marina's first question is Janelle going to come forward and apologize for how she treated me at work?
I don't hear that you're getting an apology now.
All right, Marina's next question is, will HR be upset now Matthew and some nurses, will HR be upset how Matthew and some nurses treated me at work?
So HR is definitely not going to be very happy about it. Are they going to do anything about it? Not much. I do hear that they will talk to the superiors, but that's about it.
All right. And their last question is HR management degree the best choice for me?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Taishika Hall.
Hello again.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Taishika's first question is, you said things would change for me and Duran during July, but he missed my birthday and I haven't heard from him. Do you still see things changing this month?
I do, honey, yeah. Just give it a little bit of time.
Right. Taishika's next question is, do you see Duran and I having a heart-to-heart and him expressing how he feels?
So I do hear that you will have conversation. It's not going to be, so he doesn't express the way that you do. So it'll be very different in that aspect of things. It's kind of closed-lipped about feelings, is what I hear.
All right. And Taishika's last question is, do you see any major or positive changes happening for me this year?
This year, yes. I do see that there is some big changes. More towards the fall is what they're saying. But it does seem to be a big improvement, not only with the people in your life, but also your stability is what I hear. So, I mean, by the fall, things seem to shift very dramatically for you, honey.
All right. And that is it for her.
That's
Thank
it.
you so much. And just a reminder, everyone, our list is closed for this live for our live donation questions, but we are still taking donation questions to be answered by email. It can take up to 24 to 72 hours, just so you guys know, but you can still get some questions answered that way if you just got in.
That's right.
All right. Our next question here is from Melissa Bray. Welcome
Hello,
back,
honey.
Melissa. You get 3 questions.
All right.
Melissa's first question is, hi girls, I couldn't resist, LOL. What day will Davey reach out?
So it looks like it's going to be pretty much right around the corner. They're saying, so not this Friday, next Friday is what I'm hearing.
All right. Melissa's next question is, I know I won't see John till August. When will he reach out? I haven't reached out to him.
Yeah, you're very strong that way because I know it's hard. I do hear that there is still going to be the reach out in August. It does feel to me like the beginning of the month.
All right. Melissa's next question is, this is the last question, general for the next 6 months. Thanks, girls.
Mm-hmm. So it's really imperative, honey, that you get really clear on the things that you're wanting to manifest. So I've talked about this before, about this being an instant manifestation year. So we have to be really focused on the things we want. If we get distracted or pulled in different directions, it can make it very difficult for us to have our manifestations come to fruition. So what they're telling you is, especially around work and relationships, get very focused. What is it that what are the key things you really want to experience for this year? I do see that there are some changes around, it does look like there is something around work or the way money is coming in for you, and it does feel to me like it's a very good experience. So things are shifting, less responsibility, however, a more important position is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much.
And thank you for all those gifts.
All right. Our next question here is from Dee Dee. Hello, Dee Dee, who gets 3 questions.
All right. Oh, thanks, honey.
Dee Dee's first question is, when will I hear back from mortgage assistance to help with my mortgage?
So that feels like it's a 3-week wait. Yeah, so 3 weeks from now, honey.
All right. Dee Dee's next question is, will I be able to find a job soon to catch up on my bills?
Yeah, it does look like you will be finding something within the next couple of weeks here. So they're saying to look online. I do feel like it is like a job search site. I would just apply to everything and anything you can. Okay, honey? It's kind of important right now for you.
All right. Dee's last question here is, will I get approved for mortgage assistance?
Did you ask that already?
It was, when will I hear back?
I see. So will you get approved? I mean, I hear you will get approved for it, honey. So it does look like there is going to be some. It's not going to be full assistance, though. They're saying it's only going to be some compensation. So just a little bit of help.
All right. Thank you so much, Dee. Our next question is from Berenice Alejandro. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Berenice's first question is, when do you see me getting a new job?
They're saying not until September, honey. So it does look like you will start your interviewing process in August, but it won't be a hiree until September, is what I hear.
All right. Berenice's next question is, when do you see me and Fred getting our own place?
8 months, they say.
All right. And Berenice's last question is general.
Okay, so things are moving pretty slow for you this year. It does feel like you have to re-evaluate things and you do have to regroup, is what they're telling you. Okay, so get really focused. Again, figure out. I do hear that there is some changes that are coming when it comes to like what you're doing financially. It looks like you need to be going back to school, or there's some education that's happening, some kind of upgrading, maybe even. It just feels like you are going back to the education sector. Okay, so be open and receptive to that. Don't reject it. It does give you a little leg up, is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Berenice. Our next question is from Stephanie Myers.
Hello,
Welcome back.
honey.
Who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Stephanie's first question is: you said last time that my dad wasn't around, that he was with someone younger in their 20s helping them. Can you tell me, is it Zach or Adam?
Adam, I heard.
All right. Stephanie's next question is: will Dan have a safe trip this weekend?
Yes. Yeah. No worries there.
The next question is: what are Zach's special gifts?
So they show me hands, so that just means somebody that can do healing. But I hear that the healing is more of an emotional healing, so somebody who has a really good emotional sense of the world. I would say definitely should get into healing, for sure. Therapy specifically is what I hear. So counseling and things like that once it's time. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
And the next question is just a general read for me. Thank you.
So I do hear you're starting to open up a lot more to your own spiritual gifts. Your guides do say to trust yourself. I do hear that there is sometimes you will get information and you do override it a little bit. So don't ever do that. If you get information about people specifically, trust that, because that is always accurate the first time you meet somebody, okay? So your intuition is right. You're not wrong. Even if you don't have evidence of somebody being a shady person or being a good person, trust that, okay?
And Stephanie Myers is donating the last question.
Lovely.
She says, please donate this last question to
Thank
someone
you, honey.
alive. Let's give a big thank you to Stephanie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, honey. That's so sweet. So you guys can put your questions in.
All right. The first one that I see here is... Oh, it just went away.
Okay. Take another.
All right. The first one I see is from... Stephanie, welcome back.
Hello.
Stephanie says, my parents found a house. Will I have to move in with them, or will I find my own place?
I do hear you'll find your own place, honey. So you don't have to move in with them. Oh, thank you, honey.
All right. Thank you so much. And again, let's give a big thank you to Stephanie Myers
Thank you,
for donating that question. All right. And remember, everyone, our next like goal for 5 free questions is 100,000 likes. So let's keep on tapping the screen. All right, our next question here is from Shuna Norton. Welcome back, Shuna. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Shuna's first question is, hello, always love catching your lives. So, my real estate team let me go on Tuesday. I feel relieved, like a weight has been taken off my shoulders. Will I be okay financially moving forward? Still in real estate?
Yeah. I hear you're still going to be in real estate, honey, and I'm glad that you feel relieved, because this is definitely going to make things a lot easier for you. Yeah. I know it seems kind of crazy, but it is.
All right. Shuna's next question is, the timeline since the last time we spoke, I've seen to move up. Maybe it's just because I'm really manifesting it, lol. Do you still see me finding a rental home, not townhouse, in Roswell, GA after I sell my house?
Yes. Yeah, no resistance there at all.
All right. And Shuna's last question is, what does the next 6 months look like for me?
Okay, so they do show that there are some ups and downs. When you have the down energy, honey, just don't get bummed out, okay? Because it's just a lull. And sometimes we get those down moments so that we can take a breath. So what I do want you to focus on in the moment right now is securing your future with a job. So you can take a little bit of time off, it's fine. But definitely go looking, all right? I hear for you financially, you're going to be fine, so I don't want you to stress about that. But when you do feel down, they're telling you to don't let it take over, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Carrie Ann. Hello, Carrie Ann. Yes, 3 questions.
All right.
Carrie Ann's first question is, do my guides have any messages for me?
Okay, so I do hear that you have somebody that's visiting you. It does feel like somebody who's crossed over, a female energy. I see them as younger, but I know that when they crossed, they were actually older. Okay, but they do identify more with their younger self, is what I hear. This person has been trying to get in contact with you or been trying to get your attention, is what they're saying. So they want to help bridge that. All right, so you can ask them to help with that. Yeah, they tend to stand behind you, is what I hear. So when you feel that presence, it's a family member, is what they're saying as well. Okay, so don't be afraid.
All right. Carrie's next question is, my husband's health, please.
Okay, so it does look like it's kind of improving over the next couple of months for a little bit. The summer does help, the sun helps, and just we eat better, take better care of ourselves. I do see you have some things to be cautious about with him. He's a bit stubborn about taking care of himself the way he should, though. So I would say by October, if you can get him in for a physical, because it does feel like there is some, I would say, heart stuff going on. Okay, so circulation, blood pressure, that type of thing.
All right, and Carrie Ann's last question is, tomorrow my daughter has a casting. Yay!
Nice.
She says, do you see her doing well and them choosing her?
I do see that she is going to be chosen, not for what she's applying for, though. Okay, so it does look like there is going to be a part for her, just not the one that she's actually gone in for. Yeah.
All right.
Tell her to break a leg.
Thank you so much. Our next question is from Carissa Buford. Hello, who says, what will my next job be and when?
Okay, so it does look like you're doing some kind of reception. It does feel to me like it's a medical reception, so you're in like the front end of the doctor's office is what I'm hearing. They're saying by September.
All right. Thank you so much, Carissa. Our next question is from Cheryl D. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Cheryl's first question here is, hey guys,
Hi.
The last time you answered a question for me, it said Gerard was already regretting his decision and would come around. Can you tell me when he will come around and will we reconcile?
So what I hear is there is going to be communication a little bit in August. September seems to be more significant, so it does look like that's when the turnaround happens. I'm not seeing a serious reconciliation, though, because I hear that you're not going to see enough change. I hope that makes sense. Like, you're not seeing enough change in him.
All right. Cheryl's next question is, will the court case go ahead and will it go in my favor in regards to our daughter?
So it does look like it is going to go ahead. I hear for the most part, but not everything is going to go in your favor, okay? So there is going to be some compromise. You're not going to like it, but it's mostly in your favor is what they're saying.
All right. And Cheryl's last question is there anything my guides are wanting me to know about my current situation?
I would say for you, you got to relax about it. You can't control everything, so you have to allow things to play out the way that they're supposed to. If you try to control it, it's going to drive you crazy because there are certain things and certain people that you have no influence over, okay? So relax about it. Let the universe take care of things. So let it go. Say what you want. Declare it. Claim it. And then let the universe deal with it, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. And just a reminder, everyone, our list is closed for this live for our donation questions, but you can still get your questions answered by email if you happen to miss the button. Just go to the link in the bio, same way you would go to get your questions answered here, but
right.
It will be answered by email from up to 24 to 72 hours, just so you guys know. All right, and keep on tapping the screen because our next cycle is 100,000 likes, and we're already more than halfway there.
All right.
Good job, everyone.
Yay.
All right, our next question here is from Ayana Green. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Ayana's first question is, Hi, I'm confused about my career. I was supposed to have a new job by now, but haven't given up. Do you see me starting a new job before my contract is up in September? Will I have to relocate or be remote?
It does look like there is going to be relocation, unfortunately, honey, but I hear that it's going to be an easy transition and you're going to be happy, so it's all good. It's all good, okay? By September, you're going to be just fine, I hear.
All right. Ayana's next question is, Josh and I got into another fight and he finally cracked and showed emotion. Will we get back together soon on my terms?
So I hear there is going to be an attempt. It does not look like it's going to last though, okay, honey? So just be prepared for that. It does look like there's going to be a lot of emotional upheaval, and you guys are just going to not be able to click with each other properly.
All right, and Ayana's last question is Sebastian okay, and does he miss me? He's in basic training, and we fought before he left. I left him a message he hasn't seen yet. Does he forgive me?
Not yet, he doesn't, but he will. He will. He thinks about you often. Yeah. Try not to worry about it because it is going to smooth over right here.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Rebecca Combs.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
You get 3 questions.
All right.
Rebecca's first question is, why is Tony being so cold to me?
Okay, so it does look like there has been some information that has been shared that maybe this individual didn't know, might not even actually be true, but it does look like somebody, female energy, shared this information and it's changed Tony's perspective is what I hear.
All right, the next question is, was Tony stalking my TikTok when he accidentally added me?
Yes.
All right, and their last question is, anything from my spirit guides? Thank you.
Yeah, don't get too caught up with what's going on around you because it isn't something that you can control. I do hear that there is going to be a little bit of drama. They say to keep yourself centered, right? So the drama is not something that you're supposed to get involved with. You're just supposed to keep yourself centered, okay? Everything is going to work out and eventually everything, the truth will be coming to light and it's just going to be fine is what they're saying. So don't get caught up with the lies that are happening. I'm not sure about this female person, but it does feel like there's somebody in your life that's been kind of causing a little bit of havoc is what I hear.
Right? Thank you. Our next question is from Erin Early. Hello, welcome back. Gets 3 questions.
All right.
Erin's first question is, why am I so tired lately? I'm trying to protect my energy from the energy vampires in my life, but this last week I feel like I just can't get enough sleep.
It can be hard sometimes. I do hear that it is definitely your serotonin levels, so it does feel like it's a sleep deprivation energy. If you can nap, I will say try using some white noise as you're going to sleep. This will help a little bit to keep you asleep. I hear that you have a lot of energy around you at night, so you may have to clean your space. I would say clear it out energetically, so you can burn some incense, you can burn some sage, you can burn some tallow, whatever you are comfortable doing. I like to burn rosemary personally. It just clears out the space and then you claim it so that nothing can come in at night. Ask your guides to keep the space clean at night, so don't let anybody in to bother you. It's hard because you're a sensitive individual.
All right. Erin's next question is, will the birthday party go okay? There will be a lot of people with big attitudes.
Yes. Yeah, I hear it's going to be just fine. You will have to cleanse yourself afterwards, so just make sure you have a long shower after you are done, okay? Yeah. Thank you so much for the gifts, you guys.
All right, and Erin's last question is my niece Maisie a starseed?
I would say yes, absolutely. Yeah, Octurian, they say.
All right,
look that up.
Our next question here is from Rosa Liscano.
Hello.
Welcome back. He gets 3 questions. Rosa's first question is, Hi. As I've mentioned before, my boss has been weird. In our meeting, she kind of gave me advice that seems against the rules. Any advice on how to handle the situation while I finish my time in the company?
Do not break the rules. That would be the advice. So what I hear is, even if you get the go-ahead, don't do it. Okay? Yeah, you need to stay professional. You definitely don't want anything to tarnish your record. Yeah.
All right. Rose's next question is, will I be able to score more than $18 at Seahawks in the processor role? I'm nervous about the pay cuts, seeing as I'm struggling as is.
Yes, yeah. It doesn't look like you will. I think you're going to be just fine, though, because I do hear that there is going to be other ways of compensation. Okay, so don't worry about the pay cut. It's going to work out in the long run.
All right, and Rose's last question is there any advice for me regarding finances or anything really in life? Thank you.
So I do hear that financially you're going to actually really come back. So I do hear that you struggled. They're saying the last couple of years have been kind of hard for you, but going into 2024 and 2025, it seems to become a surplus. So you seem to have a lot of abundance financially. I hear you don't have to worry about your financial security in the future, okay, honey? It's just you're running through the course of energy right now, and it is old momentum of the way that you felt about money in the past that you're living out, if that makes any sense. So you are going to start shifting yourself into being more open to and manifesting that abundance that you're looking for, okay? It's shifting is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Diana Baker. Welcome
Hello,
back,
Diana.
Diana's question is, general for next few months. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so there is a male energy around you that does seem to be an important person. It does feel like things are going to change or become more intense is what I'm hearing. Okay, so this individual is somebody around you that is in your friend group or in your circle. And it does feel like this male energy is somebody who is important to you in your future, okay? So be open and receptive to them is what I'm hearing. Don't reject it right away, because I know sometimes that can be the urge that we have.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Monica Miguez. Welcome back, Monica, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Thank you. Monica's first question is, hey ladies, Teresa and I had a huge argument and she isn't talking to me. I've apologized many times, but I have not gotten an apology from her. Will she ever reach out and apologize?
It does look like there will be communication and there will be sort of an apology, I hear. Not a full-on apology, but a sort of an apology.
All right. The next question is, Teresa takes everything I say personal and is very defensive towards me. She thinks I am making her a lesbian, and I am not that way at all.
No.
I could be talking about the sky and she'll say, see, there you go again. How many times do I have to tell you I'm not that way? And then we start to argue. Is all this even worth it?
It's very stressful, I would say. Worth it, it really depends on what you mean by that, because there are easier relationships for you, I hear. You don't have to necessarily go through this with this individual. It does look like there is other opportunities out there. So if you're asking if there are easier opportunities, absolutely. This one is always going to be a struggle, I hear.
All right. Next question is, when will she confess her feelings for me?
Well, it does look like the confession does happen, but it's not until later this year. So more towards the end of the year, I hear. It's not going to be the same kind of, not the way that you're expecting of it, okay?
All right, the next question is, when will I find a job?
Oh, that is happening in September, I hear, for you. Okay?
All right, and Monica's last question is, any advice from my spirit guides? Thank you.
Yeah, so you're very intuitive, honey. They do show me your ears, which means you're clairaudient, so you got to listen to the things that come in intuitively. Keep a journal of some of the divine inspirational thoughts that come in, okay? Because it's important for you.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Kim H. Hello, Kim. Welcome back. Yes, 5 questions.
All right.
Kim's first question here is, hello, beautiful
Hi.
ladies. You are like my cold brew in the morning. I'm addicted. Welcome back. We're always
I love
happy to see you.
it.
Kim says, is my person actually realizing he is falling in love with me?
Realizing feelings are growing, yes.
All right. Her next question is, I just got news about student loans being paid off for some. Am I one of those people who will be getting good news, or is this all false news?
It looks like it's not going to be fully paid off, but there does look to be, I do hear some compensation, so there is going to be some of it that is dissolved or absolved. Yeah. Not all of it, though, okay? So don't get your hopes up too high.
All right, Kim's next question is, any messages from guides?
So with you, honey, oh, definitely. It does feel to me like there's a lot of your psychic abilities getting stronger. They want you to pay attention. Your guides talk to you a lot through music, so they do tend to use songs and lyrics of songs to communicate with you, okay? So really pay attention to that, especially like when you're out shopping and you hear a song over and over again. That's just their way of letting you know the message is very strong and important for you to listen to, and pay attention to numbers as well, they say, okay?
And Kim is being super awesome and donating her last 2
That's
questions.
amazing.
Thank you so much,
2
Kim.
questions? Awesome. Awesome. Put your questions in, guys. Thanks, Kim.
All right. Our first free one, courtesy of Kim, is Leanda. Hello, Leanda. Thank you for all your help today. Leanda says, will my future partner speak English or just Italian, please?
No, they'll speak English, I hear.
All right. And our other free question, courtesy of Kim, is... see, Varosha. Varosha says, will my move abroad in August be successful and long term?
Yes, it will. Yay.
Yay!
Keep me posted.
All right. Let's give a big thank you to Kim H for donating those last two questions.
Thank you so much, honey.
So awesome. All right. Our next question here is from Mariana Gasca. Hello again, honey. It's 5 questions.
All right.
Mariana's first question is, Marco messaged me telling me that he's talking to a girl and that it would be best not to talk anymore. Is this true?
So I do hear that there is somebody that is talking to Marco. Unfortunately, this individual is only going to be there temporarily for Marco. So I would say it's going to break his heart. So for you, I would not take it personally because this is somebody, it doesn't feel like anybody important. They're not going to stick around is what I'm hearing.
All right, Mariana's next question is, will Marco contact me again or is this time for real? He is gone.
No, you guys will talk again, I hear.
All right. Mariana's next question is, do you see any pregnancy soon? I've been feeling different.
I'm not hearing that you're pregnant yet. I do hear for you next year is when you're supposed to be pregnant. So 2024 is what they say.
All right. Mariana's next question is, what will happen with my relationship with my husband? I don't feel the same. Will we go different ways?
Yeah, it does look like it will eventually. It's not happening fast, okay? So it does look slow. But it does look like you will. You're different now, is what they're saying. You're not going to be able to go back to how it was before, is what they say.
All right, and their last question is, if so, when do you see me getting a divorce?
So it looks like that's going to take about a year and a half for that all to happen.
All right, thank you, Mariana. Our next question is from Robin Diaz Jacobs. Hello, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Robin's first question is, will it be worth it financially to file a claim against the company that caused flooding in our home?
So it would, yes, because they should compensate for the damage and for some of it. It's not going to be a huge win. Okay?
All right. Robin's next question is, should we start fixing up my childhood home and move there, or do you see us moving somewhere else, somewhere new?
I don't see you moving to your childhood home. I hear somewhere else. It feels to me like it's a couple of hours from where you are now. Okay.
All right. And Robin's last question is, what do my guys want me to know? What's coming up?
Okay. So with you, it does look like there is going to be a big shift around your career. So whatever you're doing for a career, it looks like it's changing dramatically. It does feel really scary, but really good, exciting as well. You know, it's the same feeling, scary and exciting. I do hear that it is going to be a collaboration with 2 other people. So it's not, it feels like you're collaborating with 2 other people. And it does feel like you're doing something that's a little bit more self-employed, or you're more in control is what I'm hearing.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Veronica Gomez.
Hey,
Welcome
honey.
back, Veronica. Yes, 3 questions.
All right.
Veronica's first question is, you said you saw my mom at one more facility. Can you give me the name?
So I see an OM. They don't give me the full name, but it's a long 1-word name. OM something is what I see.
All right. Veronica's next question is, I am struggling financially. What can I do to improve it, or when do you see it improving?
So by September, it looks like things really start to pick up, honey. You're going to be just fine financially. I don't fear that you need to worry, okay? I know it's just, it's a bit of a hiccup, but what they're saying is you're going to be just fine. By September, things pick up again, okay?
All right. And Veronica's last question is, anything my guys want me to know?
I do see for you, winds of change is what they're saying. So it does look like things are starting to get much better. By the fall, things really start falling into place, okay? So focus on your new career, focus on yourself, focus on the things that you need. Don't worry so much about other people's needs. So like your mom and your ex and all of that, don't worry about their needs. Worry about yourself right now, okay?
All right. right.
Focus on you.
Thank you, Veronica.
Yeah.
I'm just going to read our list out here.
Okay.
All right. Next on our list is Ida Edaman, or Ida. I'm sorry, I don't quite remember. After them is Anita B. Then Kimber Pell. Then Claudia O. Then Alicia Smith. Then Carrie Ann. Then Garrett Jaguars. Then Cindy Deno. Then Connie H. Then Carla Rojas. Then Awilda Capellan. Then Stephen McAdam. Then Connie H. again. Thank you, Connie. Then Molly Ferns. Then Luli Sousa. Then Angela Bernard. Then Jennifer Stevens. Then Amanda Forrest. After Amanda Forrest is Anna Silvestri. Then Greg Peterson. Then Nikia Edmondson. Then Tara Mitchell. Then Michelle Lopez. Then Becky Parker. Then Pauline Pouvet. Then Tiffany Soto. Then Ashley Shipsky. Then Sarah R.W., then Poonam Hangura, then Diane Robles, then Tammy A., then Carissa Van Korvac, then Alea Solomon Jackson, I hope I said it right that time, then Jenny Evans, then Ramona M., then Martha Sullivan, then Carissa Van Korvac, then Shuna Norton, then Mari Cruz Munoz, then Desiree Rodriguez, and that is it. Thank you so much, everyone. And if there was anyone else who donated before the donate button was turned off for this live, please go to the live support now, send them the email that you used to donate, and stay in the chat until you get confirmed. Thank you so much, everyone. And remember, even though our list is closed for this live, we are still taking donations for email questions. So if you want to get some questions answered by email, feel free to do that through the link in the bio. Oh my goodness, and we just made it to 100,000 likes. Amazing job, everyone.
Good job.
All right, we are just going to do one question here,
And then we'll do our 5 free.
That's right.
Sounds good.
So feel free to start putting in your questions, everyone. Oh, and we have a testimonial.
All right.
All right, we have a testimonial here from Kim H. Hello, Kim. Kim says, I just wanted to share, my guys are on me. You're not kidding about the numbers. They are everywhere, OMG. And I've been having the ears to listen to music all the time. Thank you.
Great. That's awesome.
All right. Thank you for sharing, Kim.
Yeah.
All right, our question here that we're just going to do before our 5 free is for Becky Parker. Hello, Becky, who gets 3 questions.
Okay.
Becky Parker's first question is, I have safely gotten out of a relationship with some special angels and back in TN, but I am now in the need of getting rid of this expensive boat because financially I cannot afford it. Suggestions on how to accomplish this?
I would put it on every online platform you can for sale. Yeah. It does look like it's going to be through Facebook, though.
All right, Becky's next question is, have I also closed a different past relationship with T, or is there something that still needs to be healed?
No, it doesn't look like you need to revisit. It does feel to me like this is a done deal now. Yeah. You've closed the door is what they're saying.
All right, Becky's last question is, any information from my guides that will assist me with this new journey?
So more than anything, you got to start trusting. Take time in nature, they're saying. You get your epiphanies and your inspiration when you're in a quiet place. So out in nature as much as possible is what they're telling you. Okay, honey?
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
And now it is time for 5 questions. Thank you so much, everyone.
You guys are amazing.
All right. Our first free question here is from, from Nicole. Nicole says, any messages from my dad?
Okay, so he does send you birds, I hear. The biggest thing that I get is I'm watching over you, but I'm not always happy with the people you let in your life. That's the message I get from him, okay, honey? So it does look like he's really supervising that and wants to assist you with that, okay? So be open to letting him.
All right. Our next question is from Tonya. Tonya says, will my son Zachary get a camper by the end of next week?
It feels like it's about 3 weeks away.
All right. Our next question is from, let's see here. Remember, you can put your questions in on Instagram as well. Our next question is from Julie Lynn, who says, will I still see Jay this month?
Yes.
All right, our next question is from, let's see here, Josh. Josh says, will Bree and I reconnect soon?
It looks like somebody else is coming in for you, honey. I don't see a reconnection for you guys.
All right, and our last free question, just for the moment, is from Shanta. Welcome back. Shanta says, should my brother move out?
Yes. Yes.
All right, thank you so much, everyone. You guys are awesome.
As
Our
always.
next like goal is 150,000 likes, 150. Once we make it there, we'll do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you, everyone, so much. And remember, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a audience member for both TikTok and Instagram. So stick around until the end.
That's right.
All right, our next question here is from Ida Edamad, or Ida. Sorry, I don't quite remember. Ida's first question is, I think it's just one question actually.
Okay.
Their question is, I haven't been feeling well at all health-wise the last few days. I have no appetite, I have a low-grade fever, chills, I get hot too, and diarrhea, and my stomach has cramps.
Mm-hmm.
In the morning it gets worse. What's wrong with my health? Will I get better? I feel horrible. I've lost 5 pounds because of this.
Yeah, it does feel to me like it's an infection, honey. It does feel like you need to take some care of yourself. If you want to go see the doctor, I would, but it is an infection that you need to take care of, is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. Please feel better.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Anita B. Welcome back, Anita, who gets 10 questions.
Awesome!
Thank you.
Good job.
All right. Anita's first question is, I kind of pulled my energy back a little bit with B from the contact I've been making because I felt like maybe my contact was a bit too much pressure, as you mentioned. Even though I've kept communication really light, just to follow up to what we had talked about in the Zoom, I don't know, it seems like since I didn't get a response back, maybe he felt pressure again. I was just being myself, but somehow maybe that felt uncomfortable to him. Are there any timeline shifts with my relationship with B, or do you think it's still on the same track?
I hear it's still on the same track. I think you're doing just fine with your energy, honey. You're being very cautious. You're doing everything correctly is what I'm hearing. So just keep doing what you're doing. Keep it light.
All right. The next question is, I was on his live the other day, and the woman I saw him with came in, so I left. If he noticed, did he understand why? And how did he feel about it, if anything?
I don't think that he did notice because it's not always apparent right away. So I don't think he did notice it, honey. What I would say is he's not as conscious that way. So he's not necessarily going to put 2 and 2 together.
All right. The next question is, did he intend for me to meet his sister to get her opinion of me when we were in Austin last year? And if so, what did she think of me?
I hear yes, it was. And I hear that she liked you, so you did make a good impression.
All right. Anita's next question is, how does he feel about my being older and having a child? Does that have any negative impact on how he feels about the possibility of a relationship with me?
I don't hear that, no.
All right. Anita's next question is, ideally, I want to be able to build my own small home someday, so I've been wanting to rent until I can save money for that. But the years are going by, and I'm not doing a great job of saving. My rent is ridiculously low right now. I could never find something comparable in this neighborhood for the same price. Mm-hmm. If I need to move from my landlord's ending my lease, and if I can qualify, would it be better to invest in buying something already built or rent again?
I hear for you that you won't be buying until 2025, so you'll rent again.
Yeah. All right. The next question is there any possibility I could buy the property I currently rent, and would that be a good idea if I could?
I'm not hearing that it will come up for sale. No. So no.
All right. The next question is, will I be able to keep my son in the same school district throughout high school?
I hear you well, yes.
All right, next question is, I emailed a follow-up to the recruiter about the job I interviewed for. Did she have a positive response to my question, and will I hear back from her anytime in the next month?
You will. It does look like in August, yes. There's a lot for this individual to go through, so you're not the only one, is what I'm hearing. So there's a lot of information or a lot of emails. So just give it some time, I hear. You will hear back.
All right. So the next question is, do my mom or dad have any messages for me today about anything?
So your mom comes through really strongly. She's very compassionate, very caring, very protective of you, but in the mama way. That's what I hear. The biggest message I hear is you got to enjoy yourself. You really have to not try to not try to predict what others are feeling and thinking for you. Okay, honey? So just take every day in the now. She's telling you, stay in the now. Stay where you are. Don't worry so much about the future because the future is taking care of itself, is what she says.
All right. And her last question here is, what can you tell me about the brother I never met who died shortly after birth? What would he have been like, and was the spirit ever around me?
Yes. Yeah, the spirit did tend to come around, I hear, quite often. Was there for everybody is what I hear, so not just with you. It does feel like it came and checked in with everybody. I do hear very funny. A lot like you is what I keep hearing. So that's the personality type. Quiet but funny is what I hear.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Anita.
All right, perfect.
All right, our next question here is from Kimber Pell.
Hello,
Kimber,
Han.
who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Kimber's first question here is, hello ladies, I'm curious how far along I am in healing from my issues. Thank you, feeling much better.
Yeah, you're doing really well, I hear. If I was going to do a percentage, I would say 88%. So you're almost there, is what I hear. You're doing well.
All right. Kimber's next question is, anything from my previous guides?
So I will say for you, okay, you have the ability to have immediate healing, is what I'm hearing. You have to, again, go in, figure out why this happened, and allow yourself to understand it in a more intimate way and let it go, is what I hear. It's never going to happen again, is what they say. So you're not going to get like this ever again, okay, honey? This is a one-time deal.
All right, and Kimber's last question is, I have an ultrasound scheduled. Yay!
Yay!
Will it show anything?
It looks like it will, yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Kimber.
Yay.
And congratulations.
Yes.
All right, she says, thank goodness.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question here is from Claudia O. Welcome back, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Claudia's first question is, hi ladies.
Hi.
Will I like my graduate program at the U of A?
You will. Yeah.
All right, Claudia's next question is, if I apply to Brown, will I still get in?
You will, honey. Yeah, you don't have to worry.
Right, Claudia's next question is, will I get more financial aid with U of A or Brown?
U of A.
Right. Next question is, how are JAR's feelings towards me currently? I've kept myself from reaching out.
It's hard, I know. Ooh. It's good that you have, though, because it really does kind of push things along. I hear that there has been some strong memory feelings, so there's been a lot of that reminiscing. It's good. I know it's hard, but you're doing a good job.
All right. And Claudia's last question here is, you said I was repeating a similar life when he had a lot and I didn't, so I know you got Jake down to a T. Do you see Jake reaching out to me on his own and developing real feelings for me?
I do hear that there will be a connection. It doesn't feel like he's going to reach out on his own, so it does feel like you're going to do the connecting, or it's something that you do that brings you to connect. Okay? It's more from your side than his.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Alicia Smith. Hello, Alicia. Welcome back. Gets 5 questions.
All right.
Alicia's first question here is, hello, ladies.
Hi.
Happy Friday.
Yes.
You said that Rachel is talking to someone she's known for a whole named S. Who is that? What is their gender?
Mm-hmm. It does feel like a female energy. I do hear that this has been somebody who's been in and out of Rachel's life. So it's a friend, honey. It does feel like it's somebody who's been in and out, but just been there. They're saying since like school. So they've been there a long time. Is what I hear.
And what is their gender?
Yeah.
Alicia's next question is it romantic or just platonic?
Platonic, I hear.
Their next question is, are you sure she's not dating anyone or in a relationship?
Yes.
The next question is, do you still see her contacting me when?
I do hear you guys will be in contact with each other. August, like I said, is a really important month for the two of you. Let's give it some time.
All right. And Alicia's last question is, do you still see romantic reconciliation for us?
It's going to take some work, but I do hear that it is going to happen, yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Carrie Ann. Hello again. Carrie Ann says, you said I will fly back to get my car, but I got tickets for her to go next weekend. Will something change?
No. It's not changing, unfortunately.
All right. Thank you so much, Carrie Ann.
Yeah.
Our next question is from Garrett Jaguars.
Hey, Garrett.
Yes, 3 questions.
All right.
Garrett's first question here is, hello, Rebecca. I hope you ladies are both doing well. Thank you, Garrett. Garrett says, any chance Alexandria will reach out to me this weekend? If not, when? Just impatient.
Not this weekend. It does feel to me like it's right around the corner, but it just doesn't feel like it's going to happen this weekend. Yeah.
All right,
I know you're impatient. It's all good, though.
Garrett's next question is, will my family money come through soon?
It looks like, yeah. I hear mid-August.
All right, and Garrett says, I will email my last question. Thank
Sounds
you again,
good.
Rebecca.
All right. Thank you, honey.
All right. And I see Kimber just wanted clarification.
Sure.
Kimber says, just for clarification, if ultrasound shows anything, will I heal?
Yeah, honey, you're going to heal already. Yeah, we know that.
All right, thank you so much. And I just told you he'll email his last question.
Yes.
Says, thank you again, Rebecca.
Yes, thank you, honey.
Our next question is from Cindy Deno. Hello, Cindy, who gets 3 questions. Cindy's first question is, hey, Rebecca, you said Roy and Kathleen, the third-party relationship, won't last long. He walked away from her last Monday, but the last 3 days he went MIA again. Did he go back to her, or is it someone else? Will it be long-term?
I don't hear that he's gone back to her, no. It doesn't feel like there's somebody else, so I hear out having fun is what I hear.
Cindy's next question is, I've noticed a drastic change where he's avoiding social media all across the board, as well as all phone calls. Can you please give a little insight, please?
Like I said, it feels like he's having fun, and so keeping it private, not sharing it with anybody so that nobody knows what's going on. And he's definitely not doing the right thing, is what I hear, and so no evidence needed is what the energy is. Like, I don't want to have evidence out there.
Alright. And Cindy's last question is Roy avoiding me because there's something he doesn't want me to know?
Yes. Yeah. But you're going to find out anyways.
Thank you so much, Cindy. Alright, our next question here is from Connie H. Hello again, Connie, who gets 10 questions!
Ah, amazing!
Yay!
Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job.
Alright, Connie's first question is, so happy to see you guys. Why has the spirit active started up at my house? Oh, sorry. Why has the spirit activity started up at my house?
You're opening up more to it, and you're more receptive to it, is what I hear.
Alright. Our next question is, what gifts does Jessica have?
Okay, so they do show me ears, so clairaudience, meaning then hears things, okay? I also do hear very empathic and a starseed.
Alright, next question is, what do my guides need me to know?
Okay, so there's a lot going on energetically around you, and they don't want you to get afraid or lost in it. So just keep track of the stuff that's happening. Keep it light and fun, because it's nothing to be afraid of, is what they're saying, okay?
Alright, next question is, anything from my dad?
Oh, he's a sweet man. Lots of dogs around him. I'm not sure what the dogs are all about, but there's a ton. I would say 13 dogs is what I see around him, okay? So that's usually just their way of validating that it's them. A very gentle, loving, caring individual. I would say not intrusive in your space, so he's not one of the ones that comes in and is intrusive, but he watches over you, honey, and he's definitely making sure that you are okay, all right? So more of a gentle energy. He very much cares about you and loves you, and he watches over you in a very deep way. Yeah. In a non-intrusive way, he wants me to say. So he doesn't intrude. He watches from the side.
All Alright, next question is, I gave in and texted Levi earlier and he immediately responded, like we spoke yesterday. Can I express my frustration or will that push him away?
Not yet, not yet. I would wait, have a couple of good conversations first, and then talk. You don't have to express the frustration so much as just communicate your concerns, is how they say to say it, okay?
Alright, next question is, sleep isn't happening in my world. Any ideas?
I do hear for you, it is the energy in your house. So again, you can ask your guides to please keep it quiet at night so that it's not interfering and getting in the way of you getting the rest that you need, okay?
Alright, next question is there anything to be concerned with the lung mammogram next week?
Yeah, I hear that you do need to be on top of it. It definitely is something that you want to deal with, I hear. Yeah. So it's not just nothing, but it doesn't feel like it's no, you've got it in time is what I hear. So it's going to be just fine.
Alright, next question is there anything stopping me from being abundant?
So you have old ideas around money. I would say that it's some of your programming, some of your belief systems. So I would just reevaluate how you feel about it and what you believe about money. Also, they say take some money mindset mastery courses that will help you just shift yourself out of the ideas that you do hold.
Alright, next question is, am I doing the right things working on myself?
Absolutely, yeah. Inner child work as well, honey, okay? So going back to the past.
Alright, and Connie is being awesome and donating her last question.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Connie.
That's so
Alright.
great.
Let's all give a big thank you to Connie and feel free to put in a free question, everyone.
Yay! Thanks, Connie.
Let's keep it. Alright. The first one that I see here is from Steph. Steph says, when do you see our finances improving?
Okay, so they're saying 8 months from now, honey. So next year.
Alright. Let's give a big thank you to Connie.
Thank you, Connie.
So much, Connie. Our next question is from Carla Rojas. Carla says, is there a romantic future between me and Arne? How does he feel about me?
It does look like there is romantic feelings, honey, and it does look like you guys will have an opportunity to have a relationship. So, yeah, I would say there's a future.
Alright. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Awilda Kaplan, who gets 5 questions.
All right.
Thank you, Awilda. Welcome back. Awilda's first question is, you told me 3 months ago Joseph would ask you to be his girlfriend in August. Is that still happening? I noticed him a bit distant lately.
Yeah. It'll all smooth over right here. It's still gonna happen, I hear, yes.
Alright, our next question is, will we have a strong connection? If so, do you think he will fall in love with me?
Definitely, yeah. I will say for you, keep it relaxed. Don't put too much pressure on it being a relationship and we devote ourselves to each other and, don't make it serious like that. Just have fun with each other. Yeah. The more fun you have, the easier it is for everybody to be in love.
Alright, next question is, when will my finances improve?
So it does look like it's going to happen in around April of next year, they're saying.
Alright, next question is, any messages from spirit guides?
Yeah, for you. Okay, so they are showing you writing. It does look like you should be starting some kind of a blog or some kind of writing is what they're showing me for you. Okay, honey? So if you aren't already journaling and keeping track of things, start writing things down, okay?
Alright, and their last question is, do you see me getting engaged and having a family with Joseph?
So I do see that happening, but not until 2025.
Alright, thank you so much, Awilda. Our next question is from Stephen McAdam. Welcome back.
Hello, Stephen.
Gets 5 questions.
All right.
Stephen's first question here is, hi, wonderful ladies. Hoping you guys are doing well. Thanks,
Thank
Stephen.
you, honey.
He says, I just want to apologize in advance for any repeating questions. No
Don't
need
worry
to
about
apologize.
that.
Stephen says, in terms of my person of interest, her name is Somali, any updates for when the earliest contact will happen? If so, when?
Okay, so it does look like there will be some attempt or a opportunity for contact in August. I do hear that you need to be open and receptive. You definitely need to make it easy, is what they're saying. Okay, so I'm not sure what they mean by that, but maybe you'll understand that.
Alright, the next question is, will Kamali and I truly be back together in a long-term and loving relationship? And if so, when?
Yeah, I hear that that is something that is meant to happen. It feels to me like the official relationship doesn't get announced or isn't happening until around October, November. But they say that timeline can move, so it's not stuck at that far away a date. It can be sooner, okay?
All right, Stephen's next question is, when will I see her again?
I hear in August. Yeah.
All right, Stephen's next question is, in terms of the rekindling happening, is there anything to be worried or concerned about? And if not, what can I do on my end to shift the timeline to make it come quicker?
So declare that you want this, that this is something that you do want to have. Also reminiscing energetically. So if you are in a situation where you feel like you want to, here, I'll give you the example. As you're going to sleep, just before you go to sleep, think about her. Send out that message of good night. I'm thinking about you. I miss you, that kind of thing. Positive, keep it light, happy, energetically. It's important you guys build a friendship again first, okay? So just keep that in mind.
All right. And Stephen's last question is, it's been a challenge lately to remain calm, but sometimes my doubts and fear gets the best of me. Any advice Any advice on how to stay calm and positive during this? Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, so shifting yourself again, if you contact energetically, it will help you already feel better about the situation because you're putting out that effort already, and it's not just energy that's sitting inside of you, right? You get to reach out energetically to her. So that will help a lot. It's really important, honey, to maintain and make sure timelines happen. You have to overcome the fear. So when the fear comes in, acknowledge it, but say, that's the old way of thinking. That's not what I believe now, and shift yourself into, this is what I'm asking for. This is what the universe is providing me. This is what I get. This is what is happening. Okay? So just reaffirm when the fears come in, reaffirm the opposite. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Stephen.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Connie H. Hello again, Connie. You get 3 more questions.
All right.
Connie's first question is, what do you see for me over the next month?
Okay, so I do hear that there is going to be some, some changes. It does feel like something's happening with work or how work is happening. It does feel like somebody is leaving or something is changing in that aspect of things. It feels like somebody higher up. It may even be like a retirement or something that it feels like somebody's leaving. So there's going to be an opportunity, and they do say take that chance. Definitely don't walk away from that. Okay.
All right. Connie's next question is, when will I see him again?
So it looks like that's not happening until September.
All right. And Connie is being so awesome again and donating her last question. Thank you so much, Connie.
Love it.
All right. Let's get a free question courtesy of Connie H.
That's awesome, Connie. Thank you, honey.
All right. The first one I see here is from Ray. Welcome back, Ray. Ray says, you said I would have a career and financial change in June. Nothing came through yet. Insight?
Yeah, so it's for you, you have to actually be out there looking. You have to actively be a part of that aspect of things. I would say go online, honey, and take a look at different opportunities that are there. They say that this opportunity is something you're not fully qualified for, but it doesn't matter because you have most of the boxes ticked, and that's enough is what I hear, okay? So take a look online. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. And let's give a big thank you to Connie H.
Thank
you so much, Connie.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Molly Burns. Hello, Molly, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Molly's first question here is, hi, Rebecca and friend. Hello. Molly says, I met my estranged husband to ask to set a date for the divorce. He seemed nervous and claimed lack of funds. Is he still with a third party and will he stay with her?
Yes and yes, I hear.
Alright, next question is, will he commit to the date we thought of, first week of September, or will he create problems? If not then, when do you see it, and should I push for it?
Yeah, I hear that there will be resistance to that date. It feels to me like it's going to be more towards December.
Alright, and Molly's last question is, what do you see for me in the coming months?
So I hear that you are going to land on your feet. You do not have to worry about anything. Things are really good for you. It feels very positive and it feels very empowering is what I hear. So you don't have to worry, honey. Things are definitely going in the right direction for you, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Molly.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Luli Souza, welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Luli's first question is, Osvaldo is my person?
Oh, I heard yes.
All right. Lily's next question is, should I invest in a lash artist course to improve my businesses?
Yes, absolutely you should.
All right. Lily's last question is, will my finances improve anytime soon?
It's about a year and a half away, honey. Yeah. Takes a little bit of effort and time, but a year and a half's not too far.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Angela Bernard.
I kicked my tripod twice. Sorry, guys. Earthquake. No.
All right. Our next question here is from Angela Bernard. Welcome back. Who gets 3 questions.
Right.
Angela's first question is, hello, ladies.
Hi.
You told me a while ago that I am a starseed. I feel most drawn to the Pleiadians. Can you tell me if that's correct?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Good job.
Angela's next question is, can you tell me about my past life on Valyria? Was I a healer in that life?
So I do hear you did do healing. What I hear is you worked with sound and frequencies, crystals, that type of thing. You used crystals. So there was like a machine that you used to put crystals into, and you would literally beam the sound is what I'm hearing. So the sound would hit the people you were doing the healing with. It was a machine or some kind of contraption that you used that helped to just isolate certain areas of the body that were ill. If that makes any sense. So you were absolutely a healer in that life. It was very cool. It was a very interesting machine.
All right. And Angela's last question is, what can I do to speed up remembering? Thank you.
So honestly, past life regressions help. Hypnosis helps a lot. Getting into a trance-like state. That's the best way for you to remember things. And the more you remember, honey, the more you'll understand your purpose here in yourself. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Jennifer Stevens. Hello. Jennifer gets 3 questions.
All right.
The first question is, will I ever get married again?
You will, but not until 2027, I hear.
All right. Jennifer's next question is Evan my life partner?
Absolutely, yeah.
And their last question is, when will I get my promotion?
Okay, so that looks like that's happening next year, not this year, honey.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Amanda Forrest, who gets 10 questions.
Amazing! Woohoo!
Yay, thank you so much. All right, their first question here is, should I divorce Andrew? Will court go in my favor if we do?
So yeah, court would go in your favor. I do hear that you are going to end up divorcing this individual, but it does feel to me like you have to do this with a different intention. So not so, they're saying not so aggressively. I'm not sure what they mean by that, but I think you probably do understand their wording there.
All right, the next question is, what's the deal with Tyler? We used to talk a lot, and now it's like pulling teeth with him. He always has excuses, it seems, when I ask him to hang out.
Yeah, always very busy is what I hear. It does feel to me like trying to pull back the energy or trying to disassociate, honey. So I would say that that's a door that's going to close as well, okay?
All right, the next question is, does Tyler want a committed relationship with me? Is he scared to commit, or is he not interested?
So I hear that there's a lot of fear. I would say not ready for the type of commitment that you're looking for, honey. So it doesn't feel like that's something that's going to happen there.
All right, the next question is, do you see me getting married again?
You will. They're saying not for 5 years, though.
All right, the next question is, will I find love again with someone that I feel butterflies with and passionate about? When?
Yeah, I hear you will. It does feel to me like that's about 2 years away. But in the meantime, do the healing and working on yourself. The sooner you work on you, the faster you can change that timeline. So it doesn't have to wait. You don't have to wait until 2 years. You just have to wait until you're ready. You're not ready right now, they say. So there's a lot of work that has to happen internally for you before you can have the person that you're meant to be with come into your life, okay? You're not ready personally for that type of epic love yet.
All right, the next question is, will I be successful in radiology?
You will, yes, absolutely. Yeah.
All right, their next question is, what are my guides' names? How many do I have?
Okay, so I see 3, 2 female and a male energy. The male energy, it's like, I can't even say it. It feels, yeah, I can't even say it. It's a T name. It's like hang on, I'm trying to hear it. Tabakar? I don't know. It's a weird name. It's not a normal name. It feels to me like it's like from somewhere else. But it's like Ta and then Bakar, I keep hearing. But it's like hyphenated. So it's Ta, you kind of hold that, and then Bakar. That's what I hear for him. The 2 female ones, the one is a Greek name, Hella or something to that effect. It might be a little bit longer, but she goes by Hella. And the other one, they don't give me her name. I guess it's not as relevant for her.
All right. Next question is my health okay? I got a reading and they said I need to focus on my health in November and it could deal with kidney or liver. If not me, then someone near me.
I do see that there is like an autoimmune thing going on for you. So I do see that your system is definitely inflamed, I would say, more than anything. I'm not necessarily drawn to your kidneys. It's more inflammation throughout the entire body. So that can be rectified through a proper diet, exercise, taking good care of yourself, getting enough rest, that type of thing. Definitely making sure that you're drinking enough fluids and things like that. Not just water, but water and other things. But I would say take your diet into consideration and definitely shift things a little bit. Then you won't have any issues happen.
All right. Their next question is, do I have anyone that passed around me? Do they show signs?
Yeah, so there is a female. It does feel like it's a grandma energy. Although I feel like it might be a great grandma because it feels like they've been gone a really long time. Itty bitty lady, very prim and proper. So the way that she presents herself, she's always dolled up. She would never let anybody see her without her face done, is what I hear. So she always had her hair done. She was always dressed really well and always had her makeup on, is how she presents to me. She was very old when she passed, is what I hear. So she was quite, she's got a personality that is quite, how do I put this? A little bit of the, like, judgment happens, a little bit too interested in your life, that type of thing. But she's around you with genuine care, I hear. I will say she interferes sometimes with your relationships, okay? So she does kind of, if she doesn't like the way somebody is or the way that they talk to you or the way that they treat you, she's like on them energetically. Yeah. Sassy little thing.
All right. And her last question is general.
Mm-hmm. So for you, honey, it does feel like you are starting to be a little bit more open to alternative things. I do hear for you, you should get some energy healing, and that way you can stay in more of an alignment. Your chakras specifically, I hear you really do need to focus on the heart. Get it just under control. It does feel like there's a lot of clearing that has to happen, and you can use sound, you can use color, and that type of thing to really help you with that healing. Translate, meditation, state, that type of thing. Okay, honey?
All right. Thank you so much, Amanda.
Definitely.
And we do just have a clarification from Connie here.
Sure.
All right. Connie says, thanks. August has been the big month for us. Has that shifted since we are not seeing each other until September now? I just want all the things to come together.
No, I still hear that there is going to be communication. It just feels to me like there's some stuff going on, and that energy needs to be cleared up first.
All right. Thank you so much. Our next question is from Anna Silvestri. Hello again. Who says, sorry, what more, lol. You don't have to say sorry. All right. Her question is, my youngest daughter hardly eats and doesn't eat well. Anything I can do to help her?
Yeah, I do hear that it is going to be a fight. It does feel to me like it will eventually shift. But her taste buds are just, plain. Give me plain. Don't give me too much of a variety. I don't like change and a variety of things. So if you can make it as simple as possible, it's really difficult. So what I would say is if you can make smoothies, fruits, that type of thing. If you can sneak vegetables into the smoothie, that would be good too. You can put a little bit of spinach or kale into a little bit. Not that it's overbearing in the taste of it, but try smoothies. fresh pressed smoothies, right? Not with sugar and stuff, but the ones you make at home. It'll help a little bit, at least with her nutritional levels.
All
All right.
Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Greg Peterson. Welcome
Greg.
back, Greg, who gets 10
Oh
questions.
my goodness. Amazing. I love
Thank
it.
you, Greg. All right. Greg's first question here is, a blessed day to you.
Oh, thank you, honey.
How can I know if I'm aligning in the right way with my higher self? How does this work? What do I have to do?
So the thing that you have to pay attention to are signs, synchronicities, things that are showing you that you're in alignment, okay? So if you have a certain goal in mind, you just ask for certain signs to be shown to you, and that's how you know that you're in alignment. I do hear you're doing a great job with your alignment, honey. I'm not worried about you in that sense of things. Pay attention to when the numbers are coming through as well. Again, like I've talked about before, what are you thinking? What are you feeling? What are you saying when you see a sequence of numbers, okay? So paying attention to that.
All right, Greg's next question is, I'm going after my purpose in protecting nature. Sometimes I have concerns as to my future financial situation. Will the universe help provide me that I will be able to keep being an instrument for the universe in protecting nature?
Always, 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 always. You do not have to worry, I hear.
All right. The next question is, there is a verdict in the nature case that we are waiting on, and we are going to submit another. How do we stand with the verdicts?
Okay, so it does look like it is going to be more in your favor. The second one that you're talking about, it does look like it's going to be a little bit more elbow work, so you're going to definitely have to work harder for a verdict in your favor, so don't procrastinate on any of that. The first one seems to be already going well.
All right. The next question is, there are 2 projects planned, one in energy and one in adventure tourism. Both are going to hurt nature. Do we challenge these projects? How best to, and how is the outcome?
So what I hear is, so with the energy one, you're definitely going to need to challenge it. With the tourism one, what I would do is approach them and find a way to work with them instead, because that the fight is just going to be so draining for you. It's not necessary in their case, so I do hear that they will work with you. They just need to be educated, is what I hear. The first one, it does feel like you should definitely step in.
All right, Greg's next question is, looking for a house to live together with Ari and Juan. Any idea when this will take place?
So it does feel like in September, honey. Pretty quick here.
All right, Greg's next question is, can my guides let me know where I have to look to find this house?
So it does feel to me, so they're saying north, so going up.
All right. Greg's next question is, can my guides let me know, sorry, did I just say that one? Yes.
Yeah.
Where I have to look to find this house? Yeah. All right, Greg's next question is, you said that the house would be an hour and a half hours away from where I live to the west of me.
Yeah.
The island I live on isn't that big. Could you try explaining this in another way that would make more sense to my situation?
So again, hour and a half, so go up and over. Okay, so go, basically go north and then go over is what I hear.
His next question is, when will Ari get an invitation for her application for the teacher's job?
So it does look like that's going to happen in September.
Right. His next question is, Ari's mom has unsuccessfully missed attempts to get her to come visit us. How will this further unfold?
Sorry, she's unsuccessfully what?
So she hasn't been able to get her to visit them.
Right.
So how will this further unfold? Ari's mom.
It does feel like she will eventually come. I'm hearing it's a 4-month away thing, so it's not happening right away. 4 months from now is when her mom will be there.
All right, and Greg's last question is, are there any advices from my guide that is very important for me to keep moving forward in the best way possible?
So making sure that you do get into your Zen state on a regular basis, daily, okay, so that the stress of what you do, because I know sometimes it can be very emotional, doesn't stress the body, okay? So definitely make sure to take time out to meditate and Zen out, okay?
All right, thank you so much, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Nikia Edmondson. He gets 3 questions.
All right.
Nikia's first question is, will Victor and I be in a romantic relationship this year or next year?
So it does look like there is going to be an opportunity for you both, but not until next year. Neither one of you are ready for it, is what I hear. Okay, so there's some work that needs to be done first before you can come together.
Right, the next question is, what is blocking this connection?
So it is an emotional state. So what I would say is go inside and work on that, the energy around relationships that you have. Okay, and that will help.
All right. Their last question here is, if he and I don't wind up together, will I find this love this year or next year?
So you're not finding any love this year, is what I hear. It is definitely a next year thing for you. But again, this opportunity is something that you can step into. You just have to do the work.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Tara Mitchell, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Tara's first question is, do you see me meeting a romantic female partner soon, or have I already met them?
It looks like there is somebody already in your energy field. Yeah. So they're already there.
All right. Tara's next question is, will I be changing jobs again this year to a new company?
So I hear 4 months from now.
All right. And Tara's last question is, does Genesis miss me? Will I see her again?
I don't get a yes on you seeing Genesis. I do hear that, yes, there is missing energy, but it doesn't look like you'll reconnect.
All right. Thank you. Our next question is from Michelle Lopez, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Back. Michelle's first question is Pete regretting losing me?
Oh, yeah, in a very big way. Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much.
All right. Michelle's next question is, will Pete reach out soon, or is it really over?
I do hear that there will be contact. It doesn't feel soon, though. It feels like there's going to be some time lapse in between, a couple of months.
All right. And Michelle's last question is, do you see major weight loss this year?
Yes. Yeah. By the end of the year, it looks like you're pretty close to where you want to be.
All right. Thank you. Our next question here is from Pauline Hube. Welcome back, Pauline, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Pauline says, hi, ladies. Still waiting to hear back from HR about the positions I applied for internally. You had mentioned I would get one of them. Do you know about when I'll get the news?
So it does look like there's going to be some talks in August for you, honey.
All right. Pauline's next question is, I am submitting paperwork through the court to update my orders with James. Will they make the update I'm requesting?
Yes.
All right, and her last question is, what do you think my gifts are? I've always felt healing was. Could I have a side business related to that? Thank you.
So what I hear for you is definitely healing, but it feels to me like it's through speak. So counseling, therapy, that type of thing. You are always one that has great advice. You give your friends, your family, and people you care about great advice. So you should really look into, being a coach or a counselor or a therapist or something to that effect. Yeah, it definitely would be an alignment for you.
All right, thank you so much, Pauline. Our next question is from Tiffany Soto. Welcome back, Tiffany. Tiffany says, hello again, ladies. A couple nights ago, I had a dream about my brother's girlfriend cheating. Ever since then, I've been having a weird feeling. Does she have someone else?
I'm not hearing that she has somebody else. What I hear is that there is some friction, and I hear you're picking up on that friction, but I'm not hearing that there's a third party. So I don't get a yes with that, okay?
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Ashley Shipsky. Hello,
Hey,
Ashley.
Ashley.
Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Ashley's first question here is, when do you see love coming in my life?
Okay, so it does look like it's going to happen around January for you, honey.
Ashley's next question is, do you see a promotion at work?
So they do say it will happen. It's about 6 months from now, so not quite yet.
All right, and Ashley's last question is, when do you see me buying a house?
Oh, so they do say 2025 for that.
All right, thank you. Our next question here is from Sarah R.W. Hello.
Hello,
yes,
Sarah.
3 questions.
All right.
Welcome back. Sarah's first question is, hi.
Hi.
At what, I think this is,
Typo?
yes, it says, at what dose will I start to lose weight on, okay, yes, that's right. Sarah says, hi, at what dose will I start to lose weight on the Ozempic?
Okay, so they're showing me 2 pills. I'm not sure what the dose is, but they're just showing me 2 pills.
Alright. Sarah's next question is, at my workplace, am I getting paid too little for what I do? If yes, how much more can I ask? If I do get paid enough, then that's good.
So you do get underpaid, I hear. I don't get the sense that they would compensate you, so I don't think that you would get what you would ask for, but I'm hearing 15,000 more. So it's quite a bit. So if you looked around, you'd find higher pay at other places.
Alright. And the last question is, which angels are by my side, and what are they telling me?
So I hear for you, you actually do have Archangel Raphael with you, which is really about your communication. I also do hear that there is, so it's not an angel, but there is a female energy with you. Feels like she's in her 20s. I see long, straight, light brown hair. She's been with you for a long time. She feels like she's been gone since the 70s. Like she's wearing like a beigey kind of a plain dress, no shoes on, and has flowers in her hair is how I see her.
Alright, thank you so much. And you said, what are they telling me?
Oh, sorry. What they're telling you? Well, with Raphael, it's about communication. And with her, what I hear is she's just been with you, watching over you, taking care of you for a long time.
Alright, thank you so much. Our next question is from Poonam Kangura. Welcome back. Yes, 3 questions.
All right.
Poonam's first question here is, hi ladies.
Hi.
My first question is about my son. Is he going to find a job this year and be responsible since looking for a job, but he's turning 17 in August?
Yeah, it does look like he will find a job. I'm hearing, though, the responsibility doesn't hit until around 18. So I'm still a kid. I still want to be a kid, so it's not until around 18.
Poonam's next question is, regarding my husband, how is his health going to be in the future?
So I do hear that he's pretty okay. I would say more than anything, making sure that he's constantly eating well. Diet is important for him because his system does get out of whack if he doesn't eat properly, okay? So greasy foods, fast foods, anything like that's not good for him. So have him avoid that stuff.
All right, and Poonam's last question is, will my husband get more earnings in the future?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Mm-hmm. Our next question here is from Diane Robles.
Hello again.
Diane gets 2 questions.
All right.
All right, 1 second here. Diane's first question is, do you see Mike meeting my family and I meet some of his? Will we both like each other's? I have a very, very small family.
I hear yes for both.
All right, and Diane's next question is, will my older sister Emmeline find love? She's 31. Will she get married? I feel bad for her. She always complains about her love life and single.
Yeah, I don't see marriage for her. I do see that she will find a partner, but it doesn't feel like she will get married.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Tammy A. Hello, Tammy, who gets 5 questions. Yay! All right, her first question is, hello, girls. Hi. Happy Friday.
You too.
She says, I finally sent over my email questions a few days ago. It came with a small novel. Sorry, just wanted you to know the whole story. Hope you got it. I'll keep my eye out. Okay. Tammy says, will my marriage be able to come to an end on a good level and not too messy?
I hear yes. Yes, it will.
Okay, next question is, okay, back to stuff with Brent. Haven't seen him in 9 months. I hope I'm not the only one that misses us. Will there be any contact from him anytime soon?
So I hear in September there seems to be some kind of connection and communication, but yeah, you're not the only one I don't hear. I hear that it's a shared miss. You just miss more, I hear though.
Okay, next question is, you've said we will find our way back to each other and that things at home will not last and he's not happy there. What is the dynamic between him and Michelle at home right now?
A lot of fighting, a lot of arguing, a lot of not seeing eye to eye. Yeah, so there's a lot of bickering and just wanting to avoid each other, really.
All right. The next question is, please tell me I'm not wasting my time and on the dream of Brent and I coming into union. It feels meant to be. Our love and connection is like another world.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of unresolved energy there, and I can understand why it feels the way that it does. It's because you didn't, things didn't go as planned. And so there is a lot of unresolved energy. I don't hear that you are wasting your time, but there's definitely you have to take care of you during this time. So definitely focus on you. Don't focus so much on the two of you. It's more about you right now. Okay, honey?
All right. And Tammy's last question is being donated. She
Nice.
said, donate, please.
All
Thank you so much,
right.
Tammy. All right, let's give a big thank you to Tammy A. And one of you gets a free question courtesy of her. Oh my goodness, and we're at 150,000 likes. So
Amazing.
So,
Okay.
6 free questions.
Okay. Should we read our list first before we do the
Sure,
questions?
I can definitely do that.
Just so that we can tidy up the loose ends if there's any.
Sounds good. All right, so thanks to Tammy A. One of you gets a free question courtesy of her, and then we'll be doing our 5 free questions. So feel
Amazing.
free to
Thanks,
start
Tammy.
putting in some free questions, everyone.
They are.
All right, next on our list is Carissa Van Corbach, then Alea Solomon Jackson, then we have Jenny Evans, then Ramona M, then Martha Sullivan, then Carissa Van Corbach, then Shuna Norton, then Mari Cruz Munoz, then Desiree Rodriguez, then Jeanette Maldonado. Then we have, that is it. Thank you so much. All right, short list.
Yeah.
All right, now it is time for our 6 free questions.
I was going to do 5 then.
Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are awesome.
Yes.
Thanks again, Tammy.
Yeah, thank you, Tammy, for sharing.
All right,
Okay.
our first free question here is from Kimmy. Kimmy says, is my boyfriend's mother lying about a ritual she mentioned which is related to the destination of my wedding?
Exaggerating, yes. I wouldn't say full-on lying, but exaggerating, yes.
All right. Our next question is from Mandy. Mandy says, will I get the new job? Is it a good opportunity?
So I do hear that it is a good opportunity. You do have the opportunity to win the job. So I would say yes. Be open for it.
All right. Our next question is from Esty. Esty says, should I text Kevin after what happened this morning or let him come to me?
No, let him come to you, I hear.
All right. Our next question is from Kia. Kia says, will I rekindle my friendship with my best friend, Pagola? Should I let her go or text her?
So I hear that you should let go. What I do hear is that you two will find each other again in the future, but not right now.
Our next free question here is from, Tanikia, who says, will I study accounting next year?
Yes, yeah. It's in alignment for what you should be doing, so yes.
All right, and our last free question is from Laces. Laces says, any messages for my brother I just lost?
Yeah, honey. I'm good is what I hear, okay? He's going to show you he's around. So he does play with electricity. So when you find that things are acting a little strange, just know that that's him. He's got a very great sense of humor, very funny individual. And he's going to prank you and let you know you're not gone. I'm not gone. I'm still here. I'm here for you, okay? He's watching over you guys.
All right, thank you so much. And our next like goal is 200,000 likes. Let's see if we can get there. Great job, everyone. You guys are so awesome.
Definitely.
And remember, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member from both TikTok and Instagram. So again, stick around until the end.
Yes.
All right, our next question here is from Carissa Van Corbach. Hello, Carissa. Gets 5 questions.
All right.
Carissa's first question is, what is the name of the person coming in next month that is part of my soul family? Is it Romulo Baral?
No, it's somebody else is what I hear. Yeah. They do give me, it's an M name is what I see.
All right, Carissa's next question is, how do I best prep myself and my family for moving overseas?
So let go of things that are not needed. Okay, that includes people, things and people. Okay, don't take the old momentum and the old energy with you. Is what I hear. Okay.
All right. Your next question is, let's see. I know you said we should still move to Bellingham, even though you said we will be in London in about 4 years. If I stay where I am now, will it negatively impact us? I love my job and my boss here, truly. Also, quite a coincidence that my boss used to live in London.
I don't get that it's going to affect it in a negative way. It just slows the timeline down. That's all. Yeah, it's still going to happen.
All right. Her next question is, how do I bring in more money as soon as possible?
Okay, so it is going to end up being something that you do on the side, so it's bringing it in through another source of income. It does feel to me like it is something you're doing online, okay, honey?
All right, and Carissa's last question is, how do I turn my job now into a career? I've never wanted one, but I feel that it does more for me emotionally and physically than it does financially.
Yeah, so keeping your focus in that way is the best way to do that. Being open and receptive to growing with the company is the best way to do that, okay, honey? So just that mindset alone is going to help you. All right.
Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Alea Solomon Jackson. We get 3 questions. Sorry.
Thanks for the gift.
All right. Their first question here is, I have a court date the 31st of this month for an eviction notice. Do you see me coming up with a 3K? Will I get evicted? I'm still worried about this.
Mm-hmm. I don't see you getting the full amount, but I do see that you will be able to work with them. So as long as you show you're working with him, I think you'll be okay, honey. But you do need to be very transparent, is what I hear, okay?
All right. Your next question is, do you see Chris and I getting back tonight this month? I haven't heard from him since the last time we texted, but it didn't go well.
Yeah. I do see that you will communicate again. It does feel to me like there is a lot to talk about, so be open and receptive to doing that. Again, with that being honest, okay? So be open and honest about things, but don't be hurtful.
All right. And their last question is, I haven't been able to get Chris off my mind since our last talk, since we've been broken up. Am I on his mind at all? I don't know if he cares or if I should move on at this point.
So I do hear that you should move on. It does feel to me like that is an energy that is not necessarily going to help you become the person you're meant to be, but there's unresolved, unfinished business, so you do have to finish that off, okay? You can't just walk away and not finish because that's going to nag at you. He does think about you very often, I hear.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question is from Jenny Evans. Jenny gets 3 questions.
All right.
Jenny's first question is, what are Alex's intentions with me?
Oh, they're honorable, they're true. I do hear that wants to get closer and get to know you more. Yeah.
All right, Jenny's next question is, when will I be in a meaningful relationship? Soon?
2 months, I hear.
And Jenny's last question is, will I be promoted to supervisor?
So you will. Take this pause. Oh, here we go. You will be promoted to supervisor. I just want to make sure. Is it frozen on your end? Okay, perfect. You will be promoted, but not for, they're saying about 6 months, okay, honey? So just be patient. Wait it out.
All right. Thank you so much, Jenny.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question is from Ramona M., who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Thank you. Ramona's first question is, you said I will meet my forever person this month. How will we meet? Any advice to recognize him? Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So it does look like it's going to be through somebody. So I would talk to some of the people that you know in your life and ask them if they know anybody that would, suit you. I see a little bit darker complexion, thick eyebrows, dark hair but short, kind of an oval-shaped face is how I would describe them. Very slender, tall. Hope that helps.
All right. Ramona's next question is, can you see an initial or name for him?
So they do show me it's a T and an N is what I see. So.
All right. And Ramona's last question is general guidance. Thank you.
So there is some big changes that are coming. I do hear that there is something going to be happening money-wise. Whatever you're doing now for your money, it's going to be very different. Within the next 4 months, you're shifting completely out of what you're doing and doing something different. It does feel to me like you're going to be more self-employed, or you're doing something with your creativity and you're self-employed is how it feels. So I would say you're online, you're doing something with an online platform, and it is making you good money pretty quick is what I hear. So money's shifting for you.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Martha Sullivan, who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Martha's first question is, when will we get a farmhouse?
So they do say next year, honey, 2024.
Martha's next question is, will we be financially okay when we do get our farm?
Yes. Yeah. You'll be very comfortable, I hear.
All right, and Martha's last question is, will my husband get off third shift?
Not for a bit, but about 4 months from now, I hear. So yes.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Carissa Van Porback again. Thank you so much.
All right.
Carissa's first question is, does my friend Jake have a message for me from the other side?
Okay, so this is an individual who tends to play tricks on you, moves things around. So when you find things have gone missing, or you put something down, you've put it down there, and then you find it somewhere else. That's him, is what he tells me. Okay, so he's been around a lot. He likes to poke you, he says. So sometimes he'll like poke you on the cheek, or he'll make your nose really itchy, and you'll have like a sneezing fit, is what he says. So that's just his way of validating. Okay, he's definitely around you a lot. There's also another female energy that he visits, is what I hear. That's okay.
All right. Her next question is, will myself or my brother ever be wealthy?
Financially stable. I don't hear wealthy.
All right. And Carissa's last question is, who all is in or part of my soul family?
So you have quite a large soul family, but you haven't really recognized some of them. Somebody you've known for 10 years is what they're saying, and it does feel to me like you have 3 new ones coming in the next year. So for 2024, it looks like there's going to be 3 new ones. Paula or Pauline or something like that is what I keep hearing. That name is coming through, and then an S name is all that they're giving me.
All right, thank you so much. And we do just have a clarification here for Claudia O.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. All right, Claudia O's clarification is, hi friends, can I please have some clarification? Rebecca, do you see Jay having romantic/love feelings for me?
Yeah, I hear that there are feelings for sure.
All right, thank you so much. Our next question here is from Shuna Norton. Welcome back, Shuna. That's 3 questions.
All right.
Shuna's first question is, sorry for all the questions today. You don't have to say sorry.
No problem. That's why I'm here.
That's right. Shuna says, after I sell my house, I do plan to take time off, come up with a new real estate brand for me, but also dig into finding my purpose. Should I change my brokerage from Keller Williams to EXP or something else?
So I don't see EXP being the one for you. It's something realtor. I can't see the first part, but it's something realtor is what I hear, okay?
All right. Their next question is, I know I've asked this numerous times, but Kira and Cooper moving back to Georgia to live with me, and you confirmed they will do so. Do you see them attending Roswell High School or Milton High School? This helps me understand which rental home I should look at.
I hear Milton.
All right, and Shuna asks, can I email for the last question?
Yes.
Thank you so much, Shuna. Our next question is from Mari Cruz Munoz. Hello again, who gets 5 more questions. Mari Cruz's first question here is general.
General? Okay. Okay, so there is a male energy around you. It does feel like this is an individual that is in your life, has been kind of, I'm going to say, interested in you. It does feel to me like you are a little bit not aware of it. So it is, I would say, kind of like a secret admirer. In a way, they're obvious, but I hear you're not seeing it. That's what I'm going to say. So this individual has been attracted to you and is around you. Okay, honey?
All right. Maddie Cruz's next question is, you ladies have given so much hope. Every time I get my questions answered, it's a blessing, and I share that with other people. So I'm donating all these questions. Love you guys. Thank you so much. That is so sweet.
Oh, amazing.
All right, Maddie Cruz is donating 1, 2, 3, 4 questions to some people in the comments. Thank you so much.
That is great.
All right, feel free to start putting in some free questions. 4 of you get a free question courtesy of Maddie Cruz Munoz. Thank you so much.
Good job. Amazing. All right.
Our first one here is for, let's see, Lynn. Lynn says, did I conceive this month?
So I hear you'll be pregnant in 2 months, honey, so not yet, okay?
All right. Our next free question here is from Mia from Pakistan, who says, when will I be in a relationship? Waleed, is it this year? Y'all are amazing.
I hear for you is going to be 7 months, so it's going to be next year for you, okay? Get ready is what I hear. So you have to make space for this person to come into your life.
All right. Our next free question here is for, let's see, Amber Lee. Hello, Amber, who says, are things still on track for Steve reaching out within the next 7 days like you saw?
Yep.
All right. And our last free question, courtesy of Molly Cruz, is from Sky05. Hello, who says, someone from my past is coming back and he is tall, as you said, that will be my forever person. But now again, he's pulling away. I don't know what's going on. His name is Benzi. What are his intentions?
So there's a lot of fear. So when feelings start to come up, I hear that this individual has a hard time dealing with them. So that's really what's happening, and that's why it's like an in and out kind of a thing. Because once I start having big feelings, I'm like so afraid that I just want to run away. All right, so that's really what's happening.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, Maddie Cruz. You are awesome.
Very much, yes.
She says, thanks. Amber Lee says, thanks. That was actually validation from the universe.
Great.
All right. Our next question here is from Desiree Rodriguez. Hello, Desiree. Who gets 3 questions.
All right.
Desiree's first question is, hi again.
Hi.
Before you told me that Brian and I were meant to be and that I shouldn't give up on him, and now you say someone new is coming in. Do you think I'll be happy with my decision if I choose to be in a committed relationship with Brian and not with this other person?
Yeah, I hear that you would be happy. It's just that this other opportunity is coming in because it's a little easier is what I hear. Okay? Whatever you decide to choose, honey, you will find happiness, absolutely.
All right. Desiree's next question is, when Brian and I reconnect again, how do you see him treating me?
It does feel like it's going to be a different experience, a lot more respectful is what they say, and a lot more emotional. That's how they say it, so that's what I'm going to give you.
All right. And Desiree's last question is, when Brian and I get into a committed relationship, do you see it being long term?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. And that's it for her.
Yeah.
We just have a clarification here for Alea. I hope I'm saying that right. Alea says, hi, Rebecca. I just needed some clarification. Do you not see Chris and I getting back together at all?
So what I hear is that there's a lot of resistance energy and a lot of hard work for things to work out. Doesn't mean you couldn't get back together. It just means that there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
All right. Thank you so much. And our last question on our list is for Jeanette Maldonado. Hello, Jeanette. You get 5 questions.
All right.
Thank you.
Going out with a bang.
Yeah. All right, Jeanette's first question is, hello, ladies. So glad I got to see you again.
Aww.
Today, Juan reached out to me in regards to seeing the babies due to child support garnishing his wages now this month. Did our conversation ruin the potential of us still getting back together in August? We just spoke today.
Yeah, I hear that it was definitely an effective conversation, and it does feel to me like it has kind of bridged things for sure. Yeah.
All right, Jeanette's next question is, has Juan's connections with his boss or any other females over with, or is he still in those feelings?
No, I don't hear that he is in those feelings anymore.
All right. Their next question is, after today's conversation with Juan, will he make the effort in our marriage?
It's still a little ways away, I hear, but there will be effort made, yes.
All right. Their next question is, I have an interview this Monday. Do you see it going in my favor?
I do, yes. Yeah, keep you posted, okay?
All right. And their last question is, during our separation, was and will Juan physically and emotionally be loyal to me? Trying to trust him, even though it's hard right now to trust his true intentions.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have seen him being loyal, honey. I don't see him physically with anybody at all.
All right. Thank you so much, Jeanette.
Mm-hmm.
And I did see Angela here says, what was the money manifestation thing you said earlier in the reading?
So it's money mantras. You can pick whatever you want to say, but ones that I like to use is I'm a money magnet, I attract wealth, I am an abundant being, I am here to be abundant, however you want to put it, honey. It's just mantras that I say in the morning. Sometimes I even write them on my mirror. usually with dry erase because it's hard to get it off with anything else. So, right, affirmations, any kind of affirmations will work. Yeah. It's better if you pick yours. You know, money comes to me easily. I like that one too. Money comes to me easily and frequently. Money comes to me effortlessly.
All right.
I hope that helps. You can also go back and listen if you'd like to the other ones that I had said.
All right, thank you. And Desiree says, just to clarify, will it be a better experience with her and Brian?
Yeah, it won't be the same experience as before.
All right. Thank you so
All right.
much. You guys
Is that
are
it?
awesome. That's it for our donation question list.
Okay, guys, it's giveaway time.
Yay, giveaway
They've already put their names in with the hearts. Okay, so if you've been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you're brand new, you've never been here before, put your name in with a yellow heart, okay? So name in, spam us your name with a purple heart if you've been here before, spam us your name with a yellow heart, and we're going to do some giveaways. Woohoo! All right.
Everly says, can you talk about what is the best way to manifest? I've been doing the 777 method.
So I like to use vision boards because I'm a very visual person. Most of us are actually because we, you know, if you think about when you're watching TV, you know, it's all about the visuals. So I like using a vision board. I also like writing letters. So I write letters to myself as if things have already happened. I do this, I've done it now for, my gosh, like 20 years now, where every year I write a letter to myself of all the things that have happened in the year. Again, it's just a way to do kind of show your brain what you're trying to manifest. Yeah. And then allow it. You have to let it go. That's the hardest part for us, is you got to ask for it and then you got to let it go.
All right.
Yeah. All right. So let's do our subscriber first.
Sounds good.
I see 4.
All right,
So
4.
4 scrolls.
1,
2, 3, and 4.
Our subscriber winner is Ariel 777 Naomi.
Awesome. You got an extra question, honey, so send that over to me by email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Let me know that you were my TikTok subscriber. That was a weird way to come out of my mouth. And put your username in, please. Thank you. All right. TikTok audience member.
Yes. All right. How many?
Let's do 6.
All right.
Go.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
6. It is Kimber.
Oh, Kimber! Kimber, what's Kimber's username?
Kimbell K.
Kimbell K, you want an extra question, honey, so send that to me by email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com. Let me know that you were my TikTok audience member poll and put your username in, please, honey. All right, Instagram. How many are on Instagram? Because my screen is really dim.
Lots.
Okay, so I saw 7.
Sure. Wait
All right.
1 second here.
All right.
All right. On Instagram, 7.
7.
Yes.
Yes.
1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
It is Grace. Gracie_ELY.
Gracie, you want an extra question, honey? Yay! Congratulations. Okay, so send that to me by email. Let me know that you were my Instagram winner, please. And do put your username in, okay, honey?
All right. And now it is time for our top gifter.
Top gifter time.
Our top gifter today is Diane Struble.
Amazing. All right, Diane, you got an extra question. It's kind of hard to see it this bright. I guess I do it on both sides. Extra question for you, honey. So send that to me by email, RebeccaDragonheart44@gmail.com, and just let me know that you're the top gifter from today's live, okay?
Congratulations,
Thanks, everybody.
everyone.
So just so you know, we still have our email questions button up, so you can still donate and get email questions answered. The email questions are now the same as the donations on the live, so you will still pick whatever amount you decide to pick, the 10, the 15, the 25, or the 50. You get the same amount of questions answered, okay? So if you do want to do that, you can do that through the link in the bio, okay, everybody? Have a wonderful day. We'll see you on the next live. Bye.
Bye.